Nah. See, this is why you can't trust King players, because they're always trying to come up with some way to get the upper hand, and you can't do that. You just can't.
Well, yes, get an upper hand just off of Thula 2H though, and it's just off of J5S off the top there. Version at that one, get the boosted, and then off the level 1 super. You like to see it, but now just off the defense game, try to go for 6S.
Yeah, and this is actually shades of the team I play. I am a dedicated Thula main, true and through. I saw this character at launch and said, I need her in my hands for sure. Mommy Thula definitely getting it going here. Early leads here for Twigz. And there's another assist that I feel like needs to get looked at for this mid-season patch. That robot, you know, definitely one of the best assists in the game right now. Covers so much base.
Still have to be considered about one of your beefier characters here, especially in Battle Beast. I mean, one of the more dastardly armored characters to go through. Off a 2H though. And okay, could have tried to maybe up a J5S right there, but nope. 2H headed your way, and at least tried it off another double assist coming in with Splode, and can't really find it off of 2L either.
All right, here we go. Here, Pilgrimm getting some momentum started up here. Battle Beast hands the character, just going in here. They're going to go ahead and burn that meter to cash out for the level 3. Not going to kill, but it's definitely going to set up a potential checkmate situation. So we're going to see what's the breakfast.
I'm trying to guess the damage. Either 1 pixel of health or dead. 2 pixels maybe, but tripling up off a boosted 5S into a level 3 super is as wild as you can get, and try to just off a 6S, be able to get the armor through. Could be really risky off the jump in here, but that's 1 HP of health. Throw, at least we try to win.
Yeah, this is actually very good for Pilgrimm, right? Because again, you know, Twigz had such a strong start in the beginning, and Pilgrimm was able to definitely get that turnaround. And that's really the beauty of Battle Beast, in my opinion. He's such a great equalizer, because in a game like this that can get very crazy, very scrambly, he has so many armor tools that just are complete stop signs. They just force you to slow it down. So we're going to slow it down here. Twigz with the level 3 with Thula. Again, another potential checkmate situation. There we go. We're going to go ahead and even it up. We got 2 characters apiece.
Battle Beast gone, so most of your armor options are completely out the window. I know with Invincible, boosted 6S, I mean 5S I should say, off that Lariat. Very good button to be able to utilize here, but play the defensive game. Any strategies off of JH, but not like that.
Yeah, I like to tell, people, you know, whenever they're playing a team with Marco, and they're like, you know, I like this character, but I feel like I need a projectile. I'm like, what do you mean? You are the projectile.
Right. Wait a damn minute. You are the missile. Lock it in.
Yeah. And here we go here. Rex doing what he does best, of course, just constantly applying that pressure. All right, good snipe there from Twigz. Not going to be able to cash out, though.
Ooh, Super Edge is able to block it from the sky. Back down on the ground we go. And remember, we were talking about Splode a little bit earlier with a cross-up J2H to pop up with. Level 1 super right around the corner. And then just immediate armor tag, but not the counter has anything to say about it, though.
Now, honestly, this is still very doable for Thula because of the fact that her 6S, you know, is an extremely strong, you know, special in neutral, right? Because it reaches out so far, and it is actually one of her fastest moves. It's actually faster than some of her normals. So being able to throw that out there is a good checkpoint, you know, a good check move for against characters just like Mark, right? That essentially have to go in. So, you know, again, Twigz is taking advantage of that. Going to go ahead and take out the Invincible. Good stuff here. Looking good.
Looking real clean with it, I'm not going to lie. Being able to string that off a push block into Invincible 2M was a little wild, but good counter on that one coming in from Twigz right now. At least for Pilgrimm. Push block it again. Push back upward just off a 2L starter, but can't exactly pick it back up off the overhead either.
Yeah, Twigz is definitely need to go and take this opportunity to get the punish here. Now, you can kill. You got 5 bars and boosted bars, so we're going to go ahead and keep it simple. And that should be game number 1 here for Twigz. A very, very solid showing for sure. Yeah, Rex alone as a single character, definitely a lot more manageable for sure, because while he does have a lot of space coverage and a lot of priority in the air, again, you know, he's very meter intensive, right? He's constantly spending that boost bar. So, you know, good stuff there on Twigz, recognizing that they had the opportunity there.
And then for the last game, Jack, I'd like to point something out. That robot barely came out in the field of play there, was just utilized mostly for the assist. So even if Twigz was down by Thula or Battle Beast, Robot would have been right there in your back pocket. Heavy counterfeit on that one though, and Pilgrimm at least able to capitalize with the J2H, a Battle Beast on your own. Follow it up just off an air-to-air grab.
Yeah, I like that cheeky little setup there. Could have hard tag for the combo, but again, you know, just keeping it simple. And, you know, I do like that both players are, I mean, I do like that, you know, Twigz there was willing to throw out the counter breaker, because as a Killer Instinct player, right, mind games are so important when it comes to these kinds of mechanics. You have to let your opponent know that you're willing to at least throw it out there. You're not just going to let them just get the free damage all the time.
Hey, I'm just saying, free is free. How about damage, though? You have a Thula 2H to head your way there. And try to find an off the crouch, but immediate J2H to follow up with. Off your cross, though. And then to J6 and off your bounce. Immediate super to counter.
You guys are fucking dead!
Listen, Thula, I just want to holler at you for a second. You know, I just want to say that I love your hair and I love how you wear it.
Yes, the 50-inch bust down braid. Platinum, too? Is that a 612 colorway I see?
Listen, I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get some added neutral here. Tries to go for the cheeky reset. No dice. Again, you know, the fact that Twigz is willing to throw this out is a good sign, regardless if they're getting punished for it, because again, it is giving Pilgrimm something to think about at this point. And with the character lead in Twigz's favor, you know, it's definitely something you have room to do, right? You have some real estate to play with.
I mean, it's plenty of real estate once you really consider that Twigz has a lot going for this team right now. Armor with Battle Beast, and most importantly, your assists coming in off of Robot are some of the most nastiest in the game to have to contend with. Does not give you any room for maneuver, especially on zoning. And then even then, I'm gonna watch this off of 5S right there, boosted variant at that one, trying to at least tag you off of Battle Beast too well. And of course, 2M should have done the trick there, but we're not exactly poking in that much.
Yeah, Twigz trying to find the opening. Could have got a punish there off of the overhead there, but again, just taking their time. Letting Pilgrimm burn the resources. Oh, but the overhead is going to find the mark. Pun intended.
Oh, wait a minute. I was going to say, wait, we really just rocked J2S like that into dash. Having to watch out for 2H again off of Battle Beast and able to level it off immediate Invincible level 1 super. Pilgrimm, snap reaction.
Yeah, definitely still doable here. You know, Thula with the robot assist could definitely get it done. So we're going to already get an early hit here.
All right, nice. Going to go ahead and react to the whiff there, understanding that the distance wasn't true.
Still, whip cancel though. Watch out though. Robot finally on the field. But Beam Super, at least able to skip over it almost. Pilgrimm able to watch a foot dive. Knuckle Explode 2M also.
Do not move.
All right, there you go. And then we're going to go ahead and get some robot action finally. Twigz definitely looking good right now. Pilgrimm is going to have to stand tall. Major hill to climb. We're going to go ahead and get the super to hit the assist, but that is a potential punish situation.
I mean, a little unfortunate. We were only able to catch Thula off of that. Not the target you really wanted. Off of another back throw. And able to push block against 2M into a full beam super. Twigz puts it up and pulls 2-0 here against Pilgrimm.
Yeah, Twigz is definitely holding her own for sure. And, you know, that's you have the jump H, you have her specials again in the air, which already covers so much ground. You know, it's very hard to get underneath Thula, especially with the jump 2S. So,
And I'm saying, also, Jackal, and you saying that, and then the next match coming up on our screen, the wildest names that I've seen in this bracket thus far tonight. Sneeze Lord 93 versus Squirt Demon 6.
yeah, I've actually faced off against Sneeze Lord for sure. And, you know, the name definitely precedes them. I mean, they're absolutely a Conquest player, you know, for sure. So as you can see already, getting things started. But here we go. We got some of the new car smell that is the Immortal, or should I say Honest Aid. We're going to go ahead and get that install activated. So we're going to now get access to those new routes.
And off of Omni-Man 5S, you need to be considerate about also about playing a long-range game, but not go immediately into your breaker. Really like a dash cancel action, getting off of that. Wave-a-wave-oos, but hey, that's fine. Try it off a clap and play distance.
Yeah, and to be honest, you know, while Nolan is as scary as he is in this game, he's one of those characters that you have to fight. You have to be willing to get in the pocket with him, because honestly, that's where your best opportunities lie. He's definitely one of those, you know, jack of all trades, master of none style characters, like as close to a traditional Shoto as it's going to get in this game. However, a lot of his normals and specials are negative up close. So if you are willing to get in there, you know, and if you're paying attention to the assist counters and everything else, you do have an opportunity to actually like open him up if you let him commit.
I mean, true, and those being mostly majority negative, you kind of sit there and think, well, that's not fun. Well, there's a caveat to that. It's high risk, high reward if you do manage to pop with it, and even higher on the blood level count. That is one character down off your Conquest. Level 3 you need to be considerate about, again, off the jump, and narrowly able to get damage off your robot assist.
Oh, almost got a conversion there for Sneeze Lord off of the Nolan assist. And you can see Sneeze Lord just hunting with that jump 2H, constantly looking for the foot stomp there because it has such a deceptive hitbox, can hit on both sides. However, it's more vertical than horizontal. So Squirt Demon is doing a great job here of just staying mobile and staying out of that danger zone. But you can't run forever, as Sneeze Lord is going to go ahead and get this conversion and finish off the character.
The J5S that ended with also boosted on top of that one. Squirt Demon down a couple characters. Off of the Immortal though, and if I'm looking at our meter correctly, only a little bit of ways away before you get that revive at least out of here.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be looking for something here right now. So the thing about it is Squirt Demon is definitely going to want to get some real estate for themselves here before the revive kicks in, because even with all of that meter, you're only going to get about 30% of your life back. So you definitely want to try to get some real estate going, as we can see here, get some damage. Going to go ahead and get started here, spin the bar for the install. What's the mix up? Nice.
Out. I like to see it though. 5S to follow it up, boosted at that, get the armor out, leaving with the jump in, having to watch out. I mean, that is a 2M right around the corner. Push block out of Sneeze Lord though, and just really trying to play the distance game, understandably so. But even with your assist call in, it's going to be even nastier with another boosted 5S, the level 2 install to settle.
Oh no! And the double whammy there, got caught by the car and the counter breaker back to back. However, never say die. Squirt Demon now on the revive, looking for a hit here. To be honest, if I'm Squirt Demon, I'm snapping. I'm looking for a snap immediately. I need to take away that regenerative health on robot specifically, simply because that is the main source of power for this team. If you can get rid of that rocket assist, now you have a shot, because now you're getting rid of a lot of that space control.
Oh, wait a minute. Wake up Super though, immediately counter back with it and try to off of it, but push block coming in from Squirt Demon. We are going to have to play a hell of a game, either keep away or just break in, specifically Squirt Demon, because you look at the health right there, right, Jackal? That's scary.
Yeah, and the revive's already been spent, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap that up as Sneeze Lord gets on the board 1-0. That is a crazy voice line. I've never heard that one. Same time next week is insane.
I never realized that. That is ridiculous. If I heard that in a tournament setting, we'd have to fight.
I mean, but you already have, right? So it's like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? All right.
Just standing there. It's like, wait a minute, what? How many times?
Oh, my goodness. No. All right, so here we go here. One boost bar for Sneeze Lord. Squirt Demon pretty much fighting a traditional battle here. Good block on the charge 2M. No punish, though.
Still for clap though, having to be considered about where this next damage is coming from off the corner, and only able to catch the assist. Success again coming in from Squirt Demon. And try to extend it coming in off your Immortal, but even then, foot dive can't connect.
And that was so smart from Sneeze Lord there, getting the single hit into the robot and the robot assist. Not necessarily overly committing, right? Just letting the assist do the work for you.
And then with Conquest gone, down to 2 characters, Omni-Man and Immortal. I mean, 2 of which could be very versatile in this one. But now for round start options, I mean, let's get it. Okay, you get 2 well, 5S to follow up with it, and then just off the Superman punch and triple it up. Can't find the cancel, but charge 2M into the stage break. honestly, this should be very good in the side of Squirt Demon, especially our boosted meter.
You know, from a pure design perspective, this is one of my favorite stages. It just looks super interesting for sure. It reminds me a lot of the Matrix, right? And you know how you had the real world and the Sentinels? Like, that's what those things in the back remind me of. They remind me of the Sentinels.
God. The fact that I just watched that yesterday and I realized, dang, good movie. Don't watch the third one, though. We don't talk about it.
Hey, it wasn't that bad, okay?
It was. Stop lying to yourself.
So how would you have ended it? I'll wait.
I'm scared to speak. You're holding me hostage. I don't like that.
We spent all this time talking about this great war that we all knew was going to happen, and again, the machines are pretty nasty, right? They're an overwhelming force that are nigh invincible. So what's it going to take to actually stop them?
No, hold on. What was that last word you said?
Oh my gosh. Listen, I don't have the plug-in, okay? I don't have the filter. I can't trigger the title card like I'm supposed to, okay? You're gonna have to bear with me here.
That's understandable. I don't know if Immortal's bearing with this super though. Category obviously says it's not gonna kill, but very close to it.
We need your help. We need you to find a way to get a Steam Deck button, some sort of trigger where anytime we say the word, you just immediately.
Oh, we'd be here for a very long time, and I'm pretty sure chat would kill both of us if that ever happened, but it would be funny. I'm not necessarily sure anything's funny about losing Immortal. Wait, still back though. 30% health at least on board, especially with the revive. And Squirt Demon, make the smart option at least switch back over, but can't make the boosted dash cancel in time to pick up off Conquest.
All right, here we go. Sneeze Lord, getting it going here. Conquest is, you know, I always like to talk about characters that I feel are they're just good, you know, and there's nothing really like overpowered or anything about them. They just have a solid kit, you know. Nolan, one of those examples, and I believe that Conquest is another example of that as well. He's just one of those characters that you have to deal with because again, he's just a complete package.
Uh-oh, wait a minute, we have a counterattack fail coming into it immediately. Omni-Man at least back on the field with the snapback available. And Squirt Demon trying to fish out for that boosted dash cancel, but he sits from behind. And Sneeze Lord able to take down one more character to put it up 2-0 against Squirt Demon. Insane name, by the way.
Right. All right, and there you go. We have two 2-0s back to back here. Golden era of fighting games. Just know that they probably did something crazy back in the day. All right.
Okay. Get to our next match though. I'm concerned about the story. SfCause versus Carnevil.
Yeah, I know that game. I'm aging myself here for a brief moment, but listen, Carnevil was one of my favorite rail shooters in the arcades. Like anytime I saw a Carnevil machine, like my heart lit up for sure.
Me personally, it was either Time Crisis 3 or House of the Dead. Maybe both.
You know, not trying to be a hater again. I feel like House of the Dead is kind of like a free space at this point. I have yet to find anybody who does not like that game. Same with Time Crisis, you know what I'm saying? Let's get a little deeper in the lore here. What about some Silent Scope, right? Let's talk about some Silent Scope. Let's talk about some.
That game.
Oh, listen, Ash, one of these days, I gotta, you know what? The next time I go to a CEO and, you know, if I ever come across you and we're gonna take a trip to Jabali Land and I'm gonna see if he actually has any rail shooters. Because there's a local arcade nearby me that has Silent Scope and Carnevil and Time Crisis and House of the Dead. But I don't know if Jabali has that kind of access just yet. I don't know if he's found those machines in the wild just yet.
Let me do this.
Honestly, I mean, you should look at them. You should look for them yourself. You know, you're going to CEO, right?
Well, yes.
Listen, go to Jabali Land, take a look around, look for Silent Scope. You want to know how you're gonna know you found it? It is a giant sniper rifle on an arcade machine.
Oh my god.
And that is the best way I can describe it. It's a fun time. It's a great time. You'll love it.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. I'm trying to keep an eye on level 2 super though. Oh, that's gross. You can't park there. All right, the jump and no push block coming in, and Lucan, I'm not gonna lie, one of the more nastier characters that I saw personally at EVO, which is wild to really think about. But wake up success though to follow up with booster coming in off your Omni-Man, and the level 1 finally put you out.
Learn something.
No, I never do. I am quite hard-headed, actually. Moving on. All right, Carnevil with an early lead here. Young Cecil out here in the field.
Oh my
All
God, the
right,
fact that we're just able
beautiful
to pick that up
conversion.
is wild.
Cecil players are actual Cecil players. You know, if you're playing Cecil in this current iteration of the game, it is because you love the character for sure. I mean, he was very much a nuisance at launch, right? When he had that strong triple shot assist, and in addition to everything else he does. But again, you know, Cecil is definitely a specialist type of character. He has all these really interesting tools that cover very interesting ranges, as you can see there with the jump 2H. But you gotta know how to put it together.
That is true. And when I think of technical characters, I most certainly think of Powerplex. Not exactly someone you see often too many times in your bracket. The fact that we were able to get a quadruple J2H into a guaranteed level 3 super is as wild as one could really ask for. And Carnevil, we're gonna be losing Invincible just based off of this.
Oh yeah, Powerplex does a lot of damage with that level 3, right? And you know, when we were talking about characters who just have really solid kits, I also feel like Powerplex is another one of those characters, right? Nothing like crazy, nothing special here, as you can see him Powerplex doing the basketball combos, as people like to call them. But again, you know, just has a lot of good tools to help navigate this current meta.
Oh my goodness. And then off an active tag going into teleport. Back to Powerplex though to follow it up. J5S again. And boost dash overwards. It's a J2H to bounce back into the ground. And SfCause at least putting Carnevil down to one last character. That's your Omni-Man.
Yeah, definitely got to find a way here. You know, Cause is doing a great job here of just constantly occupying that space. Definitely would like to see Carnevil at least attempt to get a 2H going there to try to anti-air, but Cause is going to go ahead and level 3 here to close it out, and that's going to be game number 1.
Oh my goodness. No matter how you look at that, I kind of sit here and I think, man, maybe Powerplex might be more underrated and underutilized than I'm gauging here.
Yeah, again, you know, he's not the flashiest character. He's just really solid. Another one of those like Shoto characters that I keep referencing. You know, he has a very strong fireball, but the thing about Powerplex is that he has a very unique system built into his kit. So he actually has the ability to execute just frames. So he has the ability to just frame certain specials to gain additional properties, and essentially allows him to pull off like a boosted light version of the move. So like, you know, again, one of those characters that's not really like, he's a jack of all trades, master of none. He has a very strong, you know, horizontal fireball, decent speed, pretty decent size normals, right, as you can see from the jump 2H.
And not only that, if I can also interject and kind of sit here and realize Powerplex's kit almost makes him perfect for a lot of Mishima players coming in from Tekken over to a tag fighter. And I sit there and think, well, hey, we have perfect electrics. That can be translatable into a lot of the just frame executions that Powerplex has on that side. So you love to see it. But most importantly, we missed out the super and you make up for it off your counter fail. That is a big mistake, turning actually big opportunity in the side of Carnevil.
Yeah, that was extremely big brain there from Carnevil. And, you know, again, the mind games, that's such a huge factor of Invincible versus here. Being able to understand that Cause was going to peep the whiff there and using their knowledge to their advantage, using their knowledge against them. Very, very good stuff there from Carnevil.
Exceptional stuff, I'm not gonna lie. I saw that. I'm like, well, that's a little rough, but we got caught. Damn near happy birthday. I mean, 2 characters off your assist. Immediately just trapped off of Omni-Man, teleportation, and then a level 1 super headed your way on the side of Cause with the Cecil.
All right, and the Carnevil, very, very strong, you know, strong real estate here. Looking real good, real healthy right now. pretty much pretty content with just waiting this out, right? Because again, you know, they have no reason to. They're sitting good on meter characters. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started here.
Level 1 also, like to see it. Even that missile barrage and then backdash cancel instantaneously off the white room. Level 2 super and Carnevil.
No, but you dropped it.
I was almost certain Omni-Man was gone in that moment.
You know what? I respect that decision. Oh no. Snapped them in, took away that health. Now you gotta fight.
With the push block, don't exactly have any assist to really let you escape here. Too well, coming in off a cause could have been bad. But you know what? I'll take a standing light instead. That's fine. I saw that charge medium at the end. I'm like, okay, Twin, already down. Let's not take it further off a corpse kick.
Yep. All right, pretty much anybody's game now. Carnevil here with the robot. Now this is one of those moments where Powerplex is going to have to be a bit careful here because Robot having such a strong keep away kit here with the dive kick and the hidden missiles. However, Cause is definitely doing the dirty work here. Good patience, but you can't wait forever. And they're going to go ahead and take the hit.
Off immediate though. We're coming out your way, but no, J2 could have been really the move there. Speedball though, but now I would watch out. Another push block at least coming your way. J2H from Invincible can't exactly find the target distance off of that one. And now just mostly playing the distance game for robot assist, and then immediate whiff punish coming in off an Invincible 5S. Carnevil getting slammed off Powerplex level 3.
All right, and just an unfortunate series of events here for Carnevil as they are now sitting on a solo robot. However, as we have seen time and time again from all of these tournaments, if there's any character that can get it done, it is definitely Robot here.
I mean, sure, there's plenty you can get done just based off a solo dolo robot. I've seen it time and time again. But now, Carnevil, at least able to put Cause's Powerplex down a considerable amount of health, but off the foot dive, can't exactly pick up a conversion off of that one. And now having to rely solely on sudden death for the comeback.
And this is actually really good for Carnevil here because once the health starts to deteriorate, Cause is going to have to try to make something happen because they will run out of health faster. And now Cause is on the back end. We're going to go ahead and get some chip damage here. Anybody's game. Carnevil staying alive here. They understand that they have the slight health lead if they can stay out of the way of this chip damage. Cause burning so many resources.
I mean, sure, I'm thinking meter-wise, Carnevil would have access level 2 or 3, but dash cancel just sitting there menacingly. Push block to follow up with. Chip damage to try and get at least some measure of guarantee. But that is a beam headed your way. And more Reaniman just to hit you right at the front door.
You got a super!
Oh, we have to do something here just off the foot dive. Tried it too well. Push block coming in. And Cause gets chipped and gets hit for true damage. Carnevil ties it 1-1. Thankful for Robot.
Again, if there is any character that can get it done, it is the literal genius on the roster. All right, here we go in here. We're going to go ahead and get it started early. Cause definitely looking to make up for lost time here. And here we go, folks. We got a 1-1 game so far.
Okay, tied 1-1 apiece, at least so far, and already in the match. We've used at least $14 billion worth of property taxes just to be able to pop with Cecil teleports. Make that another $24 billion, that's fine. Just off of 2 hits alone, though, just trying to watch out for it off a teleport bomb setup. Can only get a little bit of damage off of 2 well from Cecil again.
Let me do this.
Listen, no cost is too great when trying to get these dubs, and Cause is going to go ahead and activate the white room here. Hard tag with the reset into the counter breaker. Beautiful stuff here. Now here is a character that absolutely scares me. Lucan, definitely one of the sleeper hits of the summer. Everybody's starting to catch on to the shenanigans that even the devs were trying to warn us about. So Carnevil, understanding the assignment here, is not really giving Lucan a chance to play the game.
And if I say something controversial, which I will, Lucan from neutral, I mean, not exactly somebody to behold. Now, Lucan up close and personal to a point that you are right at range 0, and you can absolutely guarantee for throws is the most dangerous character that you have to watch out for. Just off a boost 5S, and then into a level 3. This much damage certainly shouldn't kill Robot, but at least should put you down to 30.
All right, here we go here. What's the mix-up? Nice block. Nice block. Good defense here from Cause.
Especially with that active tag coming in, and now just not only having to worry about the push block and the robot assist. Omni-Man clap through. And foot tag though, just able to poke it for 5L. And then the active tag. Cecil leads you immediately off to the white room we go.
Ooh, nice little drop back there to catch him slipping. And Cause is doing a great job here. I'm loving their decision making with the Cecil. Honestly, not necessarily overcommitting to movement here, just keeping it simple. However, Carnevil is going to go ahead and let the level 3 rip. It's going to be definitely get him down to at least 50, right? You know.
I sit here
like
and
40.
gauge it. Right. I didn't
like
necessarily think we could use that to punish the reanimant just coming in off of Cecil, but you know what? If it works, it works.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, Nolan's level 3 is easily one of the best punishes in the game, especially when it comes to zoners. It looks weird on paper because he's coming down from the top end. However, it is a lot faster than it looks. Carnevil's going to go ahead and take out the Cecil, which is huge for their comeback here because that assist is so strong. But as I mentioned before, Powerplex projectiles are really, really good. And there you saw there, you know, the little white flash is essentially the just frame version of it, which he automatically gets as an assist. Oh no, Mr. Reset!
That's a little unfortunate. You know what? Calculator reset. You drop it, you pick it back up. Mr. James to follow up with it, and then the level 1 Carnevil dead and done here with the robot gone, and Cause puts it 2-1 in the open ladder set.
Definitely a strong set there from both of our players. Cause coming out on top here. Good showings overall.
Oh, goodness. Let's get started, though. Dark Flame versus Unlinked. I'm liking this team lineup, though. We got Immortal, Splode, and Battle Beast. But having to contend against Conquest here. I like the break, especially coming in off your counter tag.
All right, good coverage there on the DP there from Dark Flame. Unlinked, of course, looking to get it started there with the Immortal. The Immortal, very much a brawler style character, you know, has all these funky cross-ups and Rekka pressure and everything else, but we're going to go ahead and get things started with the Splode. I like this choice because, again, you know, Conquest, as mean as he is also a super huge target.
That is a big-ass target we do have to contend with, and then just off the Splode super, trying to end it coming in off your Immortal flight, but not like that. Grounded booster 5S to follow up with. 2 ways to put you back down, bring you back up at least in a moment, and try to follow it up again off a 6S, but can't exactly find that. Good extension off the Battle Beast assist, though.
You're too old and too slow to keep this up.
Hey. Don't talk about Ankh like that.
Battle Beast gotta go straight to hell. I should whoop you. Meet me outside, specifically Arby's.
Oh, dear. Not Waffle House? No?
No, Arby's is where the worst fights happen.
We're gonna have to talk a little bit more about that one. See, you was cool, and then you said...
Oh, no, I'm rage bait, and I'm aware of Waffle House. I was in Waffle House, Atlanta for DreamHack. I nearly had to fight someone for my food. Oh!
Yeah. I gotta understand now. Duality. You gotta balance the scales. So, nah, listen. Waffle House is one of the best times ever, and also one of the worst times ever. I don't know how they do it. I don't know why it's that place specifically.
Off the 2 ways though, coming in off your robot, and then Beam Super to follow up with it. Not exactly linking it to an active attack, but that's fine. Missiles, and then Battle Boosted 6S coming in off your Immortal again. Playing the zoning game, I like it.
Speaking of zoning game, I can absolutely not wait for Angstrom Leave to come out here. Those orbs are going to be absolutely insane.
Okay, Doctor Strange, ease it up now.
I can't wait to trap and set people up and dunk on folks, and I'm not even there. You're getting mixed from 50 yards away.
Understandable. Oh my goodness. The robot beam though. I will admit that battle-based link into Super 1 was as clean as possible. I was expecting a Super 3, and then I kind of sat there and realized, wait a minute, preserving meter just for a little bit of ways away, that's fine with me. And Unlinked still at least having access to at least anything on the board here. Dark Flame now just trying to play the keep away game off your Reaniman and just standing light in a 2H.
Yeah, optimization in this game is interesting because, you know, a lot of these level 1s will look like they're gonna do enough damage, and that pixel will just stay there. So, oh, from downtown, nice little counter break there.
Okay, just trying to fish it out off the super, but didn't exactly have access to it just yet with the build-up coming in from Cecil, but not even catching Battle Beast. Instead, Immortal being the one snagged here. Armor tagging coming through though, and tried to have a foot dive, but meet the boosted 5S into 2H again before Cecil's there with the assist breaker.
Yep, and they're going to go ahead and get in there with the dive kick. We're going to go ahead and trigger the revive. And I liked what Unlinked was trying to do there, trying to get something going with the missiles. Yeah, the install mode. So, you know, once Immortal pretty much wakes up, he's pretty much in Berserk mode, which gives him access to the grounded version of his level 1 super, and also gives him access to those new combo routes with the reverse beat.
Which is as wild as one could really think about, but still just off a success again. Doesn't find a follow through. And all it takes is just one crouch hit to take Immortal out. Now off to a solo Battle Beast. I'm not liking the health differential anyways, but we already tried it just off a round start. Boosted 6S. And still just playing the keep away game. All that Dark Flame really has to do is play that.
Yeah, now this is really tough for Battle Beast because he is one of the largest characters in the game. So for a character like Cecil, all he really has to do is, as you see there, just sit back, just keep it simple, you know, put the projectiles out as you need to. No, don't really need to reinvent the wheel there, and just pretty much clean things up there. So Dark Flame is going to go ahead and get on the board 1-0. Unlinked taking their time.
So you just
We're going to see if there are any adjustments to be made here.
I'm liking the matchup. I will admit, in those last few seconds, I can understand how frustrating it can be. Being a Battle Beast, big body like you mentioned, having to contend against a solo Cecil. The keep-out game is as wild as one can really expect. You don't exactly have that many jump-in options, say for like a 2S, or even then JH can only get you so much room to maneuver from, and no air dash. Please buff Battle Beast. I'm just saying it would be nice.
Oh, getting caught there with the rockets. Gotta be careful there. Gotta respect the meaty. Didn't fall for the counter breaker this time, but was backdashing. You don't want to get caught there. Unlinked had an opportunity to punish there, but that is such a strange situation to respond to if you're not used to it, because when doing the full screen counter breaker, the momentum stays. So in the event that you read it and you don't fight on the reset, you have to know where they're going to land to get the punish.
I swear, it's like a prediction that really puts you in a position of like, well, okay, fine, land here, surely be able to deal with it a little bit later. Well, yes, and also no, especially just off a JH like that one following into it, coming in with your robot, and then the Cecil assist to further pack down damage. Splode gone, out of the equation. Now I'm going to be a little more reliant just off a Battle Beast here, solo again with a round start, boosted 6S, and get the JH again.
All right, we're going to go ahead and beatbox and make quick work here of the robot, but we're going to go ahead and drop the combo here. Remember, this is Big Mama's house. You got to finish your plate.
I'm just trying to find it, but we saw this situation last time where all Cecil has to do is just play keep away. We're going to put you in a bad situation here. Stand light, link it immediately just off your super. Level 2, though. The follow through. Air recovery is out of the way, though. And another assistant able to link it immediately off your tag, coming in with the Conquest.
All right, and there you have it. Dark Flame with the quick victory here. Gonna go ahead and make it a quick 2-0. Moving on here in the ladder. Remember, it was even announced. Like, he was there the whole time.
I was happy when Alan first got announced. I'm like, finally, I have a character to put in my lineup, because you know me, I run Battle Beast, Alan, and Titan. Yes, you heard that right. Titan on Anchor. I just think he's neat.
All right, so here we go, y'all. We are starting to get down with the nitty gritty. We have Cause facing up against Twigz. Again, like we said earlier, it is only up from here. The higher up the mountain you climb, the thinner the air gets. However,
this battle beast you are having on the screen to deal with right now, and even then, Cecil providing a little bit of backing before finally we get the Lucan assist on top to follow up with 55S off the sky again. And now just in your level 1 super to push you forward and really just push you back off a counter fail.
all right, nice stuff there. We're gonna go ahead and tag in the Thula. All right, we're going back into the battle beast here, and that's gonna be a dead Cecil.
So Cecil gone. Battle beast looking a little worse for wear here, but even the Lucan at neutral range. Let's see how this plays out, especially you would have to tag out and save your battle beast a little bit of time. Bring that pressure. Immediate assist though, to watch out from Thula and try to just off a JH to follow up with it. This little 2-ish conversion we have popping off here. But still for dash.
Yeah, honestly, like Twigz is in a whole different world right now. They're literally running up and doing 2S in your face, and it's landing. But I mean, to be honest, you know, and that's the thing I love about these characters. I feel like they very much captured the essence of these characters. I mean, you've watched the show, so Battle Beast is literally hands the character. He does not care who you are, what you are. If you're in front of him, it's because you trying to run the fade. And in this game, you essentially have to match that energy. You have to be willing to throw that out, and you got to be willing to take it to your opponent, no matter where they are or what they're doing.
I mean, yeah, it's claws rated E for everyone, understandably so, and they will get bloody. Shout out for 2 well coming in with your Powerplex again, and then a robot foot dive. This is put just a little bit of pressure, but now just playing for mid-range. That's fine. Maybe trying to get something out just off a beam super. Counter tag there to break through the armor.
Yeah, the thing about Cause is that they are constantly looking for that jump 2H starter, almost to a fault, right? Because as you saw there, they definitely were trying to creep on Twigz when they did the beam super with that 2H, but the distance was off. And as you can see here, they are always looking for that conversion because it's such healthy damage. We're gonna go ahead and get the tag into Lucan here. Now there's a potential for some command grab shenanigans. So Robot's gonna definitely have to figure it out here.
And especially with our round start options, I know Lucan has a few of those, but no, it's jump back, Powerplex assist, and then foot dive. At least pop back out. 2L started to follow with it though. Pull back, and then immediately boost to 5S just into J2H before finally getting the level 3 super on board.
Yep, definitely liking this decision from Cause. You know, cash out the damage, get as much going as possible. Pretty much lead it up to a checkpoint situation such as this. And we're going to go ahead and block and punish.
A little unfortunate. It would have been as insane as imaginable to pop up with a level 3 wake up super, but not going to pop out at least in this time around. Cause puts it up 1-0 against Twigz.
Yeah, you know, that's the trap, right? You're sitting there on your last character. You got these resources. You know you're near death. So you go ahead and let the desperation rip out. And that is the trap card of the century. I was waiting on you this entire time, Yugi. Oh,
okay, I understood that one. I'm not too young.
If you don't know what Yu-Gi-Oh is, I'm leaving this broadcast immediately.
Whoa, I grew up on Yu-Gi-Oh! He's up now.
I cannot work in these conditions. I can't be seen. I can't be associated with somebody who does not know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. That's like the easiest, the easiest reference, the easiest anime to get into.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, armor strike, good reversal, and then a push block out of Twigz right now. That's fine. A lot of JM action coming in, but nope. Battle Beast, the assist denied, at least out of the sky for the moment.
Yeah, that's the dangerous thing about Lucan. His jump normals, while they do not have much range, they're very deceptive in their hit stun. So blocking it is interesting because while it seems like you can move, you're not also noting that you're being brought back down to the ground, especially when it comes to that stomp, right? That Viltrumite stomp that you see so often. It's like a little tap,
but it brings you back down to the ground, which is very dangerous when facing off against a character like Lucan up close.
Interesting.
True, but I do have to ask this. What are you, as a character saying Lucan, gonna be able to do against Battle Beast? And I was gonna measure that up, at least for dramatic effect, but as I say that, we just popped it with a 2H to at least bring Battle Beast off the ground for the moment. Cecil, on the other hand, not exactly immune to an armored 5S to follow up with J2H and, of course, level 1 super to finally take out some zoning pressure.
All right, and that is very huge there for Twigz for sure. You're gonna need Cecil off the board if you're looking to have some success with Battle Beast. Now here, Lucan has to be careful because grabs do not beat armor. Oh well, grabs, while they do beat armor, Lucan, he doesn't have the most range, as you mentioned, right? So, you know, it's kind of interesting because Battle Beast has a decent amount of range with his 2M and his 5H.
Maybe not in the moment. Battle Beast
Maybe
is
not.
dead.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. We have Robot left. We play the keep away game, but that can only last you for so long. You have Barrier. You have Rockets. You still have enough tracking on them, but not. SfCause doesn't even matter level at Lucan 2H. 5S off the ground again. Oh, that's full dead just based off of level 3 alone.
Oh yeah, 1000%. So that is definitely a dead robot there. Big shout outs to Cause for moving on in the rankings. Twigz definitely put on a good show for sure. Again, you know, it's all in good fun, and that was definitely a good matchup as well. That fighting games are developed now. There are systems in place to help you understand the game better ad nauseum. So, I mean, truthfully, if not, you know, if there is no time like the present with this current, with the current era of fighting games we have right now.
It is real and true. But of course, plenty of time for more Invincible versus here, especially as we got Gengar versus Pilgrimm. I'm liking the Battle Beast especially, but not for Splode though. Almost caught off of Mines. And really just having to watch out for the range 2L can snap back with here.
Yeah, this is an opportunity for Pilgrimm to go ahead and get themselves back into the fight here. I mean, again, this is a top 8 situation for the top cut, so to speak, right? And currently, as it stands, we have about 5 of those slots locked down. So right now, outside of those 5, everybody else is negative. You know, everybody else is currently on a everybody else is currently underneath 500 on the win-loss ratio. So Pilgrimm does have an opportunity here to get back into the fold with a victory here. Gengar as well has an opportunity to get back in the fold here. So this is literally a fight for survival.
Especially just that we have Splode 2 in the setup into your Mind Trap. Also, 2H. J2H try to loop it again. You have a 5S, but not Pilgrimm. He's able to escape it momentarily, and then off your assist, snap it back off Invincible level 1 super.
All right, here we go. Nice block there on a DP, but no punish. That is one of the things about Rex, right? His longer reaching buttons are a little slower, so when it comes to those quick punishes, he's not the best at them.
Okay. Rex Ball Super though to watch out for. Not like the counterattack coming in off of Allen, but not too well. 2H again. Now back into Larry, just off a success to follow up. Nice. And with boosted, double it up. And off an immediate throw in your active tag. Omni-Man there. Just off the slap chops.
All right, a little bit of back and forth going on right now. Pilgrimm definitely, Pilgrimm definitely working off of a deficit. Gengar sitting comfortably on the lead, but Pilgrimm's gonna find a hit.
This is gonna hurt.
Super also, of course, Splode not getting caught out on the defense anytime soon. To him again, but not J2H. Assist breaker there immediately before we can get it started.
Yeah, and I feel so bad for Pilgrimm in that case because they definitely saw the whiff from Gengar there and tried to punish with the super, but just wasn't quick enough on the draw.
That though, I mean, that is a level to be able to put you up to the sky. So Splode gone. Off the Omni-Man though, and now with Invincible left on the board, we are looking very worse for wearing the side of Pilgrimm.
Every time I hear Mark hit the boosted 6S special,
it always brings a smile to my face because the meme when everybody started to find out that, you know, like you could get a lot of optimization from just looping boosted specials over and over at the end of the combo. Right. Oh man, that was a great time. I just need to be in a crowd where everybody's just like, nailed it.
Nailed it. Listen, I was in a crowd where people were screaming, just effing die, and it was the best thing imaginable. Oh my god, as loud as that was. All I was gonna say though, maybe we can get a little louder, just coming in off of success right there with Pilgrimm. But Alan the Alien, we didn't even need that extra little bit. There to take out Invincible. Gengar just up 1-0 in our open ladder set.
All right, there we go. I mean, if nothing else, this game's got a lot of quotables, right? All right,
true.
Gengar. Yeah, you know. And truthfully, major shout outs to the voice actors that worked on this, because the pure amount of shock I felt and the display of shock on my face when I found out that that was not Steven Yeun
you too,
as Invincible, that was insane. I said, excuse you? That's who? Oh, you just got it like that. Okay,
right.
never mind.
I was about to say the absolute meme lord and the goat himself, Alex Lee, and then I was like, wait, Alex Lee? What do you mean, Alex Lee?
Right. It's actually insane. But the fact that we were still able to get, you know, some of the amazing voice actors from the show, right? J.K. Simmons actually being on the cast is actually pretty insane.
I mean, true. Then you kind of question yourself, how much was the budget for this game again? I have concerns.
Yes. That's your answer right there. Yes.
Yes. How much money do we need? Yes. What? But what do you mean? We need to make it past the court? Nope. Yes. Just throw it in.
Listen.
Okay.
I mean, Cecil warned you.
And that is true. $7 billion, the GDP of Liechtenstein. And seeing that, though, it's off the run-up coming in. The assist able to tag you right from the back. 2H off of Splode again. Now just focus it in. Level 3 super.
All right, there you go. It's going to be anybody's game now. 2 characters apiece. I mean, this is actually quite favorable here for Pilgrimm because they now have the range game to play off of. And Alan is one of those trickier characters just simply because he does have access to flight and he has a lot more range than he looks. So gotta be careful with those giant hitboxes, as you can see there, as he's going to go ahead and get the armor.
I mean, true, just off the full lariat is as deceptive as can be, especially like we were mentioning with the hitboxes. And then throw again. Off the run-up, you try to go for 2L coming in from Gengar right now. At this point, almost playing with your food if you really look at it. Just off a Wrath Shaker. If we can get an assist off of this one, no. Instead, boosted Lariat. Try to follow it up again, but throw a Void and just based off a Pilgrimm backdash.
All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and get some back and forth action here. Still anybody's game. Pretty much even on the health front here. And Gengar is going to go ahead and eat a little bit of damage here from Pilgrimm.
With the super especially, and you just level it in the active tag already, but playing away, and still a little disastrous coming in just off your Allen boosted Lariat. I mean, it allows for the full punish, especially just with Splode, and then the air confirmed super. Gengar now just down to 1 solo Rex.
Yeah, that was definitely a good punish there from Pilgrimm, just waiting out the Allen there. And that was essentially what we saw earlier when they tried to punish the Splode with the Invincible, right? So they were managing to execute that game plan now later on in the set. However, Gengar extremely active with this Rex here, you know, definitely doing their best to control the space, but Pilgrimm's gonna go ahead and sneak in, and we're gonna go ahead and burn the bar. Not enough to kill, so we're just gonna go ahead and sit back, wait it out. And again, they're trying to punish that whiff there with the super, but it just might be too much distance.
You know, the wake up 2H to follow up with it, and then J2H to measure it out, set up the minefields, and a little nasty with it. Off the assist breaker, though. I think it's all Pilgrimm just fishing for anything, whether it be off a super or just based off of chip damage alone.
I don't know how that didn't hit.
Me neither, Twin. I'm concerned. But
Oh
1 second
my
left,
goodness.
and this going into sudden death. I'm not so certain this is something we can really escape from. Oh my god, just off of 1 HP, and you're not regenerating any of that unless you get the luckiest tag possible. No way.
All right, hold on. You just
I'm
had
not
to
so
say
certain
something.
it's
You
killed.
just had to say something. You know, I'm just saying.
No, that's not on me. That's on the game. That's not on me. Pilgrimm, though, he's having to watch out for the minefields. Reason we could just wait this out, or we could do that. Just projectile.
So close. So close. So close. Whew. That was a pretty good attempt there from Gengar, you
Right.
know. And to be honest, if they hadn't got hit by those projectiles, honestly, Rex on Pilgrimm's side probably would have died there because that was the boosted EX projectiles on the ground waiting for him.
Hell, as close as that got, it could have been so disastrous for Pilgrimm having not locked it in the very last second. And Gengar, listen, that was a clean comeback attempt. I mean, like you pointed out a little bit earlier, there was the possibility, but now we just need to find the follow through. Not the 2-1, but now minefield set up again, being able to get the burst off of 2H, immediate counter out of Pilgrimm, and even with the Omni-Man, full denial.
Yeah, and I'm liking this. I'm liking this change of pace here from Gengar. You know, they're definitely doing a good job of getting those confirms. And right now, no one is able to get a tag combo going as we've been seeing breakers all day. And they're gonna go ahead and go for gold. The Superman super finds his mark.
Battle Beast finally back on the board here. You can kind of tell maybe capitalize the 5S again, but now we got to focus. 2H, level 1 super, Omni-Man absolutely just a melted bloody puddle in the ground, courtesy of one giant war maul. But now with Alan, okay, gonna have to see how this works, especially just off of round start options and tried it with Splode, but that's just gonna be the air-to-air grab.
Nice patience there from Pilgrimm. Gonna go ahead and bait out the counter there. Tries to tag in again. At this point, you gotta go for a counter because you know that they're gonna keep trying to go for it, even though they let that one rock.
And then with a J2H to follow up with, get your overhead, and most importantly, just air confirm off another super. With Pilgrimm, though, followed up just with Invincible, but now that's fine. And there's the active tag. And then just off a whiff super, pick it back up with a 2H and still able to guarantee death for Splode.
All right, here we go. Here, remember, this is a fight for survival. So Pilgrimm looking to get another victory on the board to get themselves closer to that top cut. Gengar, however, fighting to stay alive themselves. Oh, a nice grab there.
We're just standing there menacingly. Trade out in damage. Tried it again off the grab. Still forward throw to find with, but no, the push block. Pilgrimm taking advantage firstly. Active tag, at least counter tag, I should say, there to break up the Battle Beast momentum.
Yeah, and that was so unfortunate, right? Because Gengar was about to get the armor going against Invincible, but got hit in the startup. So we're going to go ahead and cash out here. Still a super tall mountain to climb for Gengar, but I mean, it is possible. 35 seconds on the clock.
And we're trying to just off the constant 2 wells and follow up with what we tried about the throw in Gengar. It's a massive whiff in the hit from Pilgrimm, though, off of J2H. Confirm it with your level 3 super.
All right. Pilgrimm going ahead and staying alive here in the standings. That's going to go ahead and be a victory for them, 2-1. It's going to go ahead and move them a little further up in the standings. Remember, folks, this is open ladder, so it is important that you keep playing as long as the ladder is open, because against Saint Sean.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first Bulletproof we've had on stream all day today. And you know what?
Correct.
I'm not complaining. I do like to see it.
You do?
Let me do this.
Well, yes.
Yeah, what? You dead ass right now? You being for real?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. What, we got a problem?
Yes, I do. I hate this character.
Yes!
This character,
I love this character.
Character gets on my last nerve.
Hey, that's a you problem, Twin.
Diet Invincible, you know.
Okay, off the rocket hit though with your robot assist. I should kill you later. But not for Lucan, though. Especially just watching out of a close quarter scrap like that. But now the throwback pull again. Just straight in a wall splat.
Ah, here it is. We have finally seen it in full form. The dreaded Lucan assist. I've been waiting on this to see who is going to go ahead and pop it first, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and get the level 3 for the kill.
Oh my god. As damaging as that is, I would not want to be the person on the other end of that. Once St. Sean losing to Cecil, now down to Anissa, which again, another character we haven't really seen all day today until now, at least on stream, I should say.
All right, here we go. And then again, we have the first Anissa on the screen as well. It looks like we're going to go ahead and get some fresh blood here tonight on the stream.
Okay, Bulletproof though, we tried it off the overhead, but Anissa there to at least counter back, especially J2H again. Level 1 super to follow through. Just a little bit of damage before the robot assist is there to at least take you off of front damage. 2L to hit.
There it is, dropping in on the head. Yeah, gotta be careful when Bulletproof is on that aerial approach, having the dive bomb and that dreaded down 2M. And then again, the 2M in the air on the ground, it is going to connect eventually. And St. Sean is not having a good time right now.
The fact that
forced
this
to break.
counter damage just off of dash cancels already is as wild as can be. Penguin swap back over, especially with Lucan, to try to just off a command grab, but from cross distance like that, can't exactly find the range unless you pop in off a Bulletproof assist. Belly splash and a full pop dive forward. Anissa gone, off to Conquest.
Yeah, Penguin showing us why they are sitting pretty in that top 3 spot for the top cut here. St. Sean is going to have to dig deep to find a way to get something going. It's not going to get the launch.
Most importantly, we have the command grab on lock at least 3 times over. Boosted 5S and then Bulletproof off the last second assist. Penguin, I'm not gonna lie, with a little bit of an unorthodox team lineup here. 1 up against 1 St. Sean.
All right, and here we go. We're gonna go ahead and just go right into the rematch. Penguin having a convincing game 1 here. He's gonna go ahead and try to wrap things up.
Not gonna lie, as fast as that was, let it happen again. And I know 1 St. Sean out for blood here. But the block still coming in with your Conquest and then playing the defensive upkeep. But with the robot assist, you can only do so much before just a 1 nasty 2L is there to interrupt everything. And just air-to-air dash cancels abound where J2H is there. Ball up top, and then even worse, off a Lucan assist.
And you can just see from this combo here, optimization station. I can't even talk right now. I'm the one that's getting punched in the face and being made dizzy right now. As St. Sean is going to go ahead and lose the Conquest.
So Conquest out in a bloody pile of meat on the ground. Hate to see it. Even then, Anissa back on the board, though. Around start options, it's almost always been that robot assist to make sure we get a little bit of guaranteed damage. But even worse, though, off of Cecil. Misses just off a guaranteed 2H before Penguin pops with the 2H of their own.
All right, here we go. Gonna go ahead and swap out here. No punish on the hard tag. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Black command grab.
That reset is so dirty. That reset is awful. I hate it so much.
It's like I see that, I'm like, wait, we could do that? Well, yes.
There are options, but very limited.
Okay. Assist though, this Lucan combo is just as gross as can be. We have it up a foot dive and the robot assist that actually extended even further. 5S in the headbutt again. And then the extension, level 3. And 1 St. Sean is most certainly losing Cecil here.
Get that through your skull.
All right, and there you have it, folks. Penguin with the convincing 2-0 over St. Sean. Belly to body is the name of the game.
With the Lucan.
Robot and Omni-Man question mark?
The to say that is an interesting lineup because we do have the zoning pressure coming in off a robot, and then Omni-Man and Invincible, two of your nastiest Viltrumites in the game. So I see the potential, and more so I see the pressure just coming in off Invincible boosted 5S to follow up with, but not off the throw into immediate counterattack.
Yeah, so here we go. Here we're gonna go ahead and get some back and forth neutral action so far. Justin burning through those resources pretty heavily here, trying to get in on the zoning pressure. However, they're working their way in. Didn't believe in the conversion there, and honestly, I can completely understand because you're never quite sure if that special is going to connect or not.
Make sure we hand the back to the follow-up with Omni-Man 2H and then just slap it off of a charge. Okay, just off a J5M like that one, understandably so. With your grab, super, back into the ground, and guarantee it into the active tag before Dark Flame narrowly escapes, but not with the throw. That's going to be the boosted 5S and the Invincible 2H to put you down.
Take it to your grave.
Right. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and get things going. Dark Flame sitting with the Conquest and Robot is still very doable here.
Show me your
Off the back slap, though. Caught up across the armor, but have to watch out for it. Able to tech the throw, but off of just back-to-back robot assist, going to be able to utilize that for the super whiffs and now punish off a boosted 5S.
Yeah, definitely saw the hit there. However, Conquest headbutt super isn't the fastest despite its armor, so Dark Flame is going to go ahead and eat a punish for that one. Justin in a very good spot right now.
Boosted 5S right around the corner again. And off that, yep, level 1 super. Dark Flame right now, just able to break it. Could have gone for the counter feint, but Justin at least can't exactly grapple with it too soon here. Just 5L. Thank you.
You are no
little-
longer welcome on Earth.
All right, here we go here. Again, if there's any character that could potentially get it done on the solo side, it is the literal genius. However, that is Nolan himself, so it's going to be pretty tough here. Not enough meter to kill. It's going to drop the combo.
Especially with the throw, but not before time to watch for boosted dash cancel also. And now the Dark Flame. Beam with the super. Some active hits on that one. That's cool. Still to check.
Stop this. I warned you now.
All right, a little bit of damage here. Dark Flame still has a huge task ahead of them. They're going to get hit with the robot assist. Justin, a little scrambly, but it's going to go ahead and get the counter.
Stop this at once.
And then just off a back-to-back immediate dash cancel to follow up with where J2H is there to put you back down into the ground off of level 3. No matter which way you look at this, we're not escaping. It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
This battle isn't yours to win.
I think the craziest thing about that whole exchange is
All
the
those
speed
brains
at
couldn't equal
which
my strength.
he brought the rock over.
Right.
Right,
Because how
like-
do we do that?
Like the time it took for you to fall to the ground is all the time he needed to grab this giant stalactite, you know, and bring it over just to drop
At
it on
that
your
point,
head.
the speed of being able to pull a chunk of the earth out just to drop it on you is not only terrifying, but I think that's just petty. Do you know how petty you have to be to do that?
Hold on, Ash. You see the squares there, the Hollywood squares? I think we're finally going to go ahead and get a treat for you here coming up.
I see that anchor change. Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. No, you're not. In big 2026, I thought I was the only crazy one for rocking that. Please tell me that's not Titan I see in the side of Dark Flame.
All right, there you go. It's going to go ahead and be the first time we see Titan on the screen.
Oh my god, we're actually getting started on this just off a raw success to follow up with it. We tried it again, but then exactly find it just off your overhead. Carry it over into 2H and the body splash just off a level 1 Titan super.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you have it. The armor overhead paying dividends right now. Gonna go ahead and armor up here.
I'm gonna love this.
Nice
rock,
change
though.
of pace.
Especially just coming in with Conquest also, but you need to be considerate about where a lot of this damage is coming up from, specifically the Invincible assist, and then Omni-Man off the throw. Right off the head, but even then, Robot Assist can do so much damage off the missiles for Omni-Man. There to clip you. And just have a J5 him to watch out for.
You're down. Time for a lesson. Not even trying yet.
Let me do this. I can help.
All right, a little bit of trades going on right now. Still anybody's game.
Stop this.
Nice snipe from downtown. Dark Flame with the beam super is gonna go ahead and get the counter break.
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Oh my god. The 1-1 super again coming in out of Dark Flame. The Titan though. Active tag into 2H coming in with Conquest. Missed that darn semi-infinite. Boost dash cancel coming in off a J5 him again. But no, pick it back up just off a boost. Back into the sky we go. Omni-Man out of the equation.
What is the answer to projectiles? More armor, and Dark Flame is proving that right now. Justin losing out on the Omni-Man is definitely going to hurt here. However, still having the robot in the background could definitely help them out. However, Dark Flame going to go ahead and cash out, tries to get another reset, doesn't get it, but doesn't care.
Doesn't even matter. And then we have the dash forward. I mean, just waited a little bit on that armor. And now with a little bit of extra chip out, you need to be very careful about where it's coming from off the recharge, but waits it out. Level 3 just doesn't connect. And you pay for it with your life.
Much more, Titan.
All right, here we go. The shoe is on the other foot. Justin now going to have to try to figure out how to make this solo robot comeback, but it's not looking good. However, Dark Flame keeps dropping these medium loots with Conquest that could come back to haunt them in this set.
Please don't do that.
She just has to throw, but not the heroic strike. The armor through. Titan there immediately to meet you in the middle. Body splash. Get off the rock projectile with 2S. The boosted one at that one, being able to dash forward, but foot dive. And off of 1 pixel of health. Justin's comeback would have to be monumental. I misspoke.
Yeah. Only a true master territory there, and Justin was not able to get away with it. However, it's the first 2, so, you know, definitely still anybody's game. Dark Flame getting on the board here.
I'm not gonna lie, and dare I say, I think this change-up in the Titan might be doing Dark Flame a little bit of magic. Maybe not for the moment, though. I mean, that is just triple 5S boosted attack coming in off Invincible, and then 2H, but off that combo meter, does have to go for reset.
Yeah, and I did like what Justin was trying to do there to bait out a button, you know, jumped in and faded back into the assist, trying to go Dark Flame into pushing a button there, but Dark Flame staying patient is now going to go ahead and reap the rewards here, and now they're starting to land that combo.
So that 5M cancels. There's no semi-infinite if you squint, but assist there to break it up. Foot dive gets blocked, immediately counter back against just off the Omni-Man 2H, and then back down to the ground we go. 2S, grab, level 1 super, and then back into the corner for the active tag.
Yeah, I think you got it, Mark.
I'm trying to think of the active tag again, but not a throw though. So Dark Flame, at least for the moment, Robot looking a little worse for wear. 1 more throw should absolutely do it.
All right, here we go. Dark Flame kind of working on a deficit right now. However, getting it started. In this moment, you could definitely go for a snap here, but we're just going to cash out with the level 1.
The tag again, but off the counter fail. Waiting it out, and now Justin in the reap the rewards though. Level 3 super. I think we know the magic words and everyone's favorite line here.
JFD. Absolutely.
Okay, active tag, body splash. Let's follow up with it. Coming in, flame. But not the dash cancel. Again, the follow-up. Trying to get the armor, but still only catching the assist. Not exactly connecting, just off the armor super. 2H should do the trick.
All right, Dark Flame doing the dirty work. Manages to get Invincible out of the picture. That's a huge pickup for Dark Flame right now. Justin now working on the back end. However, full resources on the boost bar.
5S again to follow up with it, and then lead up into 2H on the ground. Getting a lot of projectile action coming in, but no, it's the active tag just out of armor super. not only get the armor back coming in with Titan, but now
They did
Conquest at
that
least
back
back
to
on the
back.
board.
They did that back to back. That is crazy. Of course you would. You wouldn't these degenerate, these degenerate plays.
Whoa, degenerate. That's crazy. No, I wouldn't go that far.
Back to back DP. Come on.
The body splash.
Don't
also,
encourage this nightmare behavior.
no, I'm encouraging it. Dark Flame, keep it up with the Titan. I know Justin, I imagine, is not having a fun time having to contend with it. The armor build back up, and then foot dive again. Push block to be able to counter back against 2L. And off your rockets, Conquest, of course, caught in the midst and just tried it off a full passion dive.
Oh my goodness, and they finally got what they were looking for. So often they were going into that well and coming up empty. However, Dark Flame, keeping the faith alive, is going to go ahead and get the victory.
Wait a minute, I hope you saw that last second taunt. That is crazy. Dark Flame, you know exactly what you were doing there. But of course, before we get into that, we have Twigz versus Pilgrimm coming up. Let's get into it.
Oh, there you go. You got your answer.
Let's go! Oh my god. Invincible versus Goated. Friendship restored.
Yes. Listen, Berserker Mike and the gang, they're alright,
Remember, in the rear with the gear. Anyways, let's get into it. Just off a J2H coming in from Twigz right now. And looks for Pilgrimm looking a little worse for wear, especially off the Invincible, but not. Push block there to meet you in the middle. Bacchus is coming in off your Battle Beast.
Nice conversion there, coming down with the jump to M. Not gonna be able to get the tag. Was putting a little too much mustard on that one.
Well, Battle Beast though, like that heroic strike reversal, but maybe not just off the happy birthday we had at least for 2.2 seconds there. Tried it off a shoulder tackle. Battle Beast J2H, 2H back off the ground. And of course, just off the 5S in the sky. You go twice as high off your anti-air level 2 super.
And to be honest, I am liking that I'm starting to see more usage of the heroic strike. It is a tool that is very helpful and can definitely get you out of a lot of jams. So I'm definitely liking to see that a lot more active in this top 8. I mean, we started seeing people use it towards the end of the open ladder, but now people are starting to really get into it, right? So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get a super cash out here from Twigz. Hard tag into the extension. And we're going for gold right now, forcing the break.
Oh my god, with Battle Beast just off of an immediate ground boosted 6F4. No, we duck under those. That's understandable. And you play wild games, you get even wilder prizes. That is a head loss, quite literally. The side of Splode. So at least right now, Twigz very great in the Battle Beast before the super there coming in from Invincible. And an even chunkier boy on the screen.
All right, here we go. Here, going to get the launch. I mean, for what it's worth, Pilgrimm is definitely giving Twigz everything that they're getting right now. Gonna go ahead and gonna go ahead and capitalize off of that. A lot more Battle Beasts are starting to use that air super now that it's been adjusted to hit a lot more consistently. Because for what it's worth, it does a lot of damage and it's a true hard knockdown. So
I mean, true, you just have to really find the timing and the spacing to be able to pop it, because I know level 1, it's a little finicky. You can't angle it. Level 2, you really have to eyeball, and especially just what follows after. Not fun. But either way, still going to mention your boy Thula, at least in the air-to-air game, not off the ground game. And with a bigger hitbox, this should be pretty tame. Yup, level 3 super. And Battle Beast just gauged off of this, I'm almost certain should be dead.
yeah, 1000%. All right, Twigz looking real good right now.
Interesting.
Okay, robot assist to pop through. At least Thula playing a long-range game. You know, 2M would be very funny here. Not for the moment, though. Still 2M one side, and still off your grab. Forward throw to pop off with air attack and recovery, but not off the super.
All right, no tag in here. Gonna save the resources for later. And there you have it. Twigz on the board. 1 game to none.
I promised I'd make
Okay,
it quick.
one up so far. I am liking the increase in presence of Battle Beast. Thula,
You know,
if I speak, I'm in trouble. I'm scared of this character, Jackal. I don't like her.
Invincible.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. See, you see how we have an adult conversation about that? You know, like kind of like how you didn't do me when you didn't give me the same grace when I was talking about Bulletproof. See,
Yeah.
I don't do that. You know, I give you space and allow you to speak your truth. You know.
Invincible versus, if you're in the chat, I'm being bullied. I'm scared. Thula's on the screen. I hate this. I just think Battle Beast is above. But if you heard that from me, no, you didn't. Counter fail on top of it, though. And then the 2M starter coming in on the side of Pilgrimm, though, before the counter tag is there to break it. Oh, goodness. The pop though coming in with Splode. And, you know, wave action. Battle Beast there on your forward assist. We're there to pop it with the push block.
Got something for you. Eat it, Jerkwad.
All right, nice block. And this is honestly where it starts to get tricky, because when you start to face people who are very much aware of the dangers that come with these characters, then you start to get a lot of these standoffs, a lot of these standstills, because at any given moment, you're going to be eating a solid 50%.
And obviously, it's not going to be a fun time from there on out. So please watch yourself, especially on these characters, but not barrier. Twice and again, beam super. And of course, just off the active tag, but no feint. So we're at least able to get the armor and the counter tag coming in off your Battle Beast.
Let me do this.
All right, still anybody's game here. Having a tough time landing some clean hits. Gonna go ahead and spin the boost. And I love that decision there from Pilgrimm, waiting for Twigz to commit fully to the combo before breaking.
Now we just have to be considerate about the zoning that we are getting, or at least the range of space that Battle Beast has to offer. J2H, 2H back down into the ground. Of course, get the cancel just off of 6S, also in the sky, before 2S into the level 2, but we miss off of that. And remember what I said earlier about eyeballing it. Pay dearly with your life.
Fun than the other Viltrumites. Got something for you.
Oh, and it caught. Oh, and it got it.
No way. Okay.
I was not sure about that one.
I was a little considered too, a little unsure. Even then, I imagine we're going to be feeling that a little bit later, though. Splode just off a super, so wouldn't necessarily say a waste of meter, but that is not a fun way to lose a level 1.
Interesting.
Twigz just taking their time, looking for an opening. However, Pilgrimm, watchful eyes, going to go ahead and cash out here and take out the Thula. Definitely the thorn in their side for this current run.
But now we're Battle Beast in the equation again. We'll be very considerate. We have the wake up super. Just to say instant, but reversal. This coming in off of Battle Beast again, but now Splode. You play the keep out game, and more certainly be able to get back in. Splode 2H, back down to the ground you go, and try to get the extension off of 2M. We're gonna be missing off of that one before another jump in. Is then at least pack a little bit more damage off your Battle Beast.
Hey now. Fucker. Quit it.
I've got you. My plan was not to hurt you.
No way. Oh no!
Oh, it didn't land? Uh-oh.
That's unfortunate.
For you.
Timed, but wait a minute. Able to circumvent at least the Splode super. You have the throw. The wave was to follow up with, and then the foot dive to try at least put down a little bit more damage. But not if Splode has anything to say about it. Now we're down to a solo Battle Beast as Pilgrimm trying to do damn near everything to equalize.
For you.
Oh no.
Eat it, Jerkwad.
And that's actually very unfortunate for Twigz. They had so much control for so long of that match. And for them to just let it slip through their fingers like that, that's a huge change in momentum. So Pilgrimm staying alive now has a real shot.
So there is a possibility, there is a chance through everything that we are currently having to deal with, especially in Pilgrimm Sea, whether it be the Battle Beast they're all about or Thula, this should be an interesting one.
Fascinating.
Oh, good catch there. Be the projectile. Be water, my friend.
Or be one with it. I understood that.
Like I said, I knew I'd get there. We would get there eventually.
Up to 2M. No, I like a little sneaking coming in off of Invincible again, but the counter fail. And now you have Battle Beast to contend with. Of course, no reset on the meter. So now just having to be considered about where your next little bit of damage is coming from. Too well. Throw. Mind setup. And now with the Wake Up Super, can't capitalize. And now Battle Beast still back at your front door with Robot.
All right, very dangerous territory here right now.
Do not move.
Trying it at the J2H, but no, his counter feint fail. And now getting punished. J2H and the level 3.
You know what? I do like that choice for Pilgrimm. You know, Twigz had a full stick of butter with the boost beater and very much could have broken the combo in time before they died. So Pilgrimm just cashing it out with the super. Very smart choice, not giving Twigz the opportunity to break.
Another opportunity here for Pilgrimm to be able to take it even further, though. I say that. That was a boosted 2-1 coming in out of Twigz' Battle Beast that we have to contend with. And now immediate reaction just off a super, but no! Counter just off the break.
I wonder if they had did the air grab, if that would have bypassed the breaker. Because, you know, there's certain supers that would just straight up just bypass it, like Cecil's White Room, for example.
That is true. But now Battle Beast on the screen again. At least for Invincible, we tried to just off the boosted 5S. But not really going to do you any favors here. And neither is just 5S on the side, but the Mine Trap absolutely should net you a little bit of damage here. Trying to go J5S, but not exactly popping through before 2H off the sneak in. Just enough to put you back into the corner. Boosted again into the level 1.
I am here. Stop this at one. No.
Oh, that was nice. I've been waiting to see if anybody lands that setup all night. Getting the snapback reset in the air does give an opportunity for a grab here. Again, trying to punish with that super. I see Pilgrimm go for that so often. And to be honest, I respect it. You have to go for those options because the moment you stop allowing the moment you allow your opponent to get away with those for free is the moment you start digging yourself a hole.
Right, because you shenan once, you shenan again. Do not let your opponent do that twice over. It's not going to be a fun time. And neither just is double barrier coming in off a foot dive with your robot. Most importantly, watch out for the skies, though. Especially, dive again. Just back off into the corner and able to combo confirm it into 2H before the assist breaker's there to stop it.
Oh, didn't get the conversion off the back grab.
Stop this.
Beam, though. Block it momentarily. Off the skies again. I'm not going to lie. This anti-air is really nasty, but off the barrier. Beam super out of your robot. Not even confirming it, just off into a super. Rex Splode with the 2H. They try to just off a 2M again, but can't find the slide.
Watch your head. Got something for you.
Stop this.
No, wasn't able to punish in time.
Stay calm.
Twigz trying desperately to make this work. Is going to go ahead and get the Rex out of there, which is huge, but Invincible having one of the stronger punishes when it comes to projectiles. As you can see, already punishing the rockets. Yeah.
Yup, with J2H to follow up with again. And into the ground we go. Boosted 5S, and you know this one, the level 1. Level 1 pixel of health, so Twigz not out of it just yet. But based off a chip, should be dead and done. Pilgrimm puts it up 2-1 here on loser side.
And there you have it. Pot bonus with an additional $100 for every 32 players that registered for a tournament.
Insane
With a
to think
$200
about.
cap. Yeah.
Love it to see. We always love dev support. Shout out to Invincible versus Devs. Love y'all now. Buff Battle Beast. Anyways, I wonder who said that. Getting to our match here. Penguin versus DolphinX. And we're already just getting started immediately. So I'm coming in off a Battle Beast. Bulletproof. What am I saying? Goodness. Or finally just that boosted dash cancel before the body splash there. And the roll up. Robot assist to extend it. And Lucan to just keep you. Is this dead? Oh my god!
It's all good. I called you a cat.
There's no way. That was just a straight TOD.
Car.
We're not even like 10 seconds into the match. Are we serious?
I mean, do you understand why I hate this character now?
I think I need to start playing Bulletproof.
All right, DolphinX gonna go ahead and get a nice little reset there with the counter break. Is gonna go ahead and get a nice little combo of their own.
And with the Red Splode Talon skin, where's Fruity when you need them? To him though, slime back over. J2H, you'll guarantee the follow up with, well, the Rex Carpet is off the level 1 to pop it, and then double it up with the Lariat to follow up with it also. So with a lot of these mines, Bulletproof now looking a little worse for wear. The tag back out, and Lucan, of course, falling victim with the snapback.
Yes, and I love that decision from Dolphin there, bringing Bulletproof back into the fold, taking away the recoverable health. Snapbacks is extremely important in this game and have a couple of different uses.
Let me do this.
Oh, goodness. Wait a minute, heroic strike though, and tried it off of Urath Shaker, but now denied off of that one. Back again, will explode with a J2H, but now Bulletproof there. He's trying to keep our game for the moment. Yup, dive right in. Rexplode gone, and just narrowly keeping Bulletproof alive here. DolphinX though, that is Alan the Alien. We have an immediate command grab just off the air to air.
It's actually very lucky there for Penguin because Alan is one of the few characters that can actually combo off of their air forward grab meterless. So Penguin's gonna go ahead and get the party started. Has both assists available here with a full stick of butter. So this is definitely a dead character if they don't drop the combo.
Oh my god, just off the back-to-back boosted dash cancels and then the guaranteed level 3 right around the corner. I think we might have called someone a cab here. Car.
Yep, no need for an Uber, no need for a Lyft. We got a good old-fashioned yellow one right there for you.
Beep, beep. Just right there in the skies. Parking's fine. Matter of fact, parking's free. Express destination hospital. Let's get back into it though. Penguin already won up here in winter semifinals, and I'm not gonna lie, against this Bulletproof, starting to struggle a little bit in the side of Dolphin.
Interesting.
All right, now I'm curious to see what adjustments Dolphin makes here, because for what it's worth, you know, Dolphin definitely has some, you know, flashes of greatness in that last game there, especially when they managed to get that counter breaker with Rex. But again, this team just hurts. It's not a bird, it's not a plane, but it is several tons of steel barreling at your face.
Car, thank you. I don't even know if insurance is going to be able to cover that. I don't know if insurance is going to be able to cover Alan in the first place. We have to check if the coalition has it. But on that note, though, DolphinX immediate boosted round start and try to stop the Superman punch in the overhand to follow up with it. But now it's a full body dive, full body press, and then the 2H off of Lucan for the body splash and the grab back again, extension off the Bulletproof assist.
And again, I said you do have options against that Lucan reset, even though they're limited, and Dolphin understood the assignment, immediately getting out of the pressure, recognizing that Penguin was looking for that reset.
Now you gotta recognize that this is a heap load of damage headed your way just based off a boosted dash cancel. Just 6S. Okay, understandable. My fault. Robot back on the board though, and DolphinX. Now we just gotta scramble to make sure we recover well. I mean, we have the robot assist coming in full force. Lucan there, and then the barrier to at least stop against some of this pressure that Bulletproof is offering.
I think they're dead here, Ash. I genuinely think they're dead here.
No, stop. Shut up. Enough.
No,
Please.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. Yeah, they're dead.
Oh my god.
No,
Wait.
they dropped it. Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
jinxed
they
it.
dropped
Yeah, okay. So we have a chance. DolphinX at the recovery though, and then with the drop. Penguin! I know that might come back to bite you back in the butt a little bit later. It's now Dolphin's robot, alive for the moment.
so
The active
dirty.
tag, the throw and the grapple, body splash off a Lucan, and a full level 3. You know, we don't even need Bulletproof. We have Steve Harvey, and the survey says dead.
I actually have never seen that particular Lucan setup, the active tag into the EX command grab because it's frame 1. Nah, it's kind of ridiculous. Steve Harvey strikes again.
We got Cause versus Sneeze Lord, the winner semifinal side.
You know, I ain't gonna hold you. As often as we're debating about who needs buffs, one thing that I gotta say, K players are some of the biggest like frauds. Y'all swear y'all are in such distraught and dire straits that y'all need so much. You are literally attacking me with 2 people at the same time. All right.
Technically 3, but if I speak, I'm in trouble.
You know, like, I think you'll be all right.
I'll be fine. I don't know if we're saying the same thing about Cecil here in a minute. Yup. 2-way gender. Sneeze Lord with the Conquest. He's able to put Cecil down, so no more having to worry about any zoning capabilities. But now with Lucan back on the screen, I don't really like Steve Harvey. He scares me, especially after just off that foot dive. But playing the neutral game might be a little weaker at that, especially with Conquest right at your front door. Just off a boost dash cancel, 5M again, and then into the level 1.
Oh, somehow didn't get that one. Okay, well, we now have a chance. Cause trying to get the party started. Nice delay there on the 2L.
Better just off a belly splash to watch out for. Just 5S to follow up with. And then the counter feint failed though. Powerplex. Now caught in the crosshair. Sneeze Lord knows this full well. J2H. Yup, level 1 just after the ground bounce.
No fun allowed as we're gonna go ahead and get the DP loops going with the Conquest, forcing Cause to break.
We have the push
Nice
to
punish.
follow. Okay. Punish for 2 to follow up with. And now Conquest. Down to the ground we go. You already know this loop before. Oh no! Momentary drop just off the reset.
Yeah, that's actually one of the interesting things about this game. Even though normally boost moves are used to extend the combo when the combo meter is at its maximum, there are some that will still kick out the character, and it's usually boost moves that have 1 extra hit at the end, like a follow-up attack. Universa has one of those with her EX Soul Suck, right? The EX6S, and then obviously you see that there with the Powerplex boosted move.
Now Sneeze Lord. We'll put down all 3. 1 up so far here in the winner semifinal. Like to see it. Also, you know, I've been thinking about it. Sitting here, maybe Universa does need some buffs.
Careful.
I just want to be able to punish stuff. That's all. I would like to be able to use my mediums to punish clearly unsafe things. That's all.
Now, wait a minute. You might have a point. I'm going to walk with you on that one. But maybe for later.
Let me do this.
Oh my goodness, here. This is such a threatening position here from Sneeze Lord. Just mercilessly watches as they're looking to snipe Cause from the dome.
My god. Dr. Yourself a boosted uppercut to follow up with, of course, with that meter. Hold it in for the moment. We reset it. That's fine. Foot dive again. And try to just let pieces come in with your Omni-Man and just playing the keep away game. Hope to see it. Out of Cecil. $7 billion teleportation right around the corner for you.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
I am liking this patience from Cause, however, you know, honestly, when it comes to a lot of these scenarios when you're using a grounded character versus an air dash style character, sometimes the best thing to do is just to sit there. Because oftentimes the person playing the air dash character is so locked in with their movement, they're going to end up overextending by themselves. You know, it's a very thin line to tread because it's very easy to get caught up in the movement, like, haha, I got all this freedom and you don't. And then, you know, if you understand that and you accept that, you know, sometimes the best thing to do is nothing. And then next thing you know, they just go way off to the side and you're sitting there ready for a punish.
Speaking of punishes, though, we just have it immediately launch off a two-ways to follow up with boost, dash, cancel, J5M. Look at his active finding just off the wind. Not like that, though. Cecil assist, and that allows for gonna get in here. Off your grabs, optimal punish. Even more optimal, just coming in off your super.
Again, everybody bleeds, chat. Again, Cause is now up 3 characters to 2, making Sneeze Lord having to work for it. Viltrumite versus Viltrumite action.
Uh-oh, straight out in damage, though. Now watch out for it. Especially moves only we have he's coming in from Robot for the moment. But now the crouch, though. Too well. Back chop, can't find an active tag. And of course, the counter fail. A little late from Sneeze Lord, but not exactly finding a full conversion coming in from Cause.
Yeah, that was definitely tricky from Cause, you know, doing the early active tag there to catch Sneeze Lord slipping. Say that 5 times fast.
Sneeze Lord slipping, Sneeze Lord slipping, Sneeze Lord slipping. You know what? I did a 3. That's fine enough for me.
Yeah, he started slowing down there. I told you.
Yeah, I know.
We don't need a repeat performance.
All right, let's get it, though.
Yo, tapper. Chill. We don't need to traumatize the people, all right?
Oh, goodness. Push blocked on and watch out for it. I mean, Sneeze Lord active with the Omni-Man and Reanimate dash forward. At least $20 billion worth. Liechtenstein GDP used for your teleportation. But now, Heroic Strike, counter back, but able to break through the armor entirely. This is where the J2H is there to meet you back down to the ground. And no matter where you might pivot, that level 3 is absolutely able to catch you.
All right, here we go. Cause is now going to have to get it done with the solo Powerplex. This is definitely going to be tough because while Powerplex does have a solid kit, and again, it is one of those, it's a very traditional kit, and facing off against a combination of armor plus keep away with the rocket assist, it's going to be tough.
I mean, it really is. We have seen Cause really just get out of tricky situations with Powerplex in the first place, but against Robot, I'm a little concerned. Barrier, super, but the counter feint fail and Cause, at least able to punish it. Just frames and then skyrocket off a 2H again. To the ground we go, and the assist breaker there to stop you in your tracks.
If Cause can get one solid combo in before the timer, they will have a shot, but it's looking like it's not about to happen as the level 3 connects and Sneeze Lord does it again. They can't keep getting away with it, chat.
Just remember, it's not a boulder Powerplex, it's a rock. Good lord. Complete and total overkill, but Sneeze Lord able to take winner semifinals 2-0 here, sending Cause down to loser's side. Also, yeah, ball time. Say 14 was almost 20 years ago. Whoa, hey, stop that. Goodness.
I like that. That's a nice way to to age yourself, right? Man. 20 years ago, I was this old.
20 years ago, I was 5. Anyways, let's get into it though. DolphinX versus Dark Flame. Alright, we got the Rex Mode action coming into it. The boosted though, set the minefields in case we get Battle Beast action again. But not stopping your tracks. Tagging out the Conquest. Foot tap coming in off a Robot with the 2H action.
Do not get up.
You know, there's been a lot of vehicular manslaughter happening today, you know?
I mean, you're not wrong. It's pretty true, actually. Off the Ubash Shaker. Remember what I was saying about the Dolphin Semi-Infinite?
A lot of driving angry. And that is a dead Conquest.
Oh, wait a minute. 1 HP. Wake up. There we go.
Oh, okay. My bad, Dolphin. My fault. That was nice. That was smart. Not cashing out the level 3.
Not just yet. But the Urath Shaker Semi-Infinite still lives on. You would love to see it. Hate to have it happen to you. You can tell the Dark Flame really playing around it. Sure it doesn't happen again. There's not the Beam Super, but not the immediate level 2 to meet you right in the middle ground though. Counter tag and Dark Flame. It's not the boosted 6S to follow up with for the counter tag from Dolphin is there to stop.
Yeah, and again, you know, mentioning earlier how important armor is in this game. We just saw an amazing back and forth here between Dolphin and Dark Flame as they were both using their armor resources to blow up the other. However, DolphinX with a very convincing lead here, not really needing to do much here as they jump in from downtown with a dive kick.
A nasty dive kick at that. Battle Beast, the only one left on your roster, and even that is a very tall order. You have 3 characters that are damn near full health, and even then push block. Car, able to jump right over in convincing fashion. But now you got your rockets, and of course, off a full beam. Chip, now get it active with the Allen. Good punish just off a 6S.
Yeah, I have been in this position plenty of times versus Dolphin as we face each other in ranked. It is frustrating because Dolphin is definitely one of those players who has absolutely no problem sitting on the other side of the screen. They have no reason to do anything, and they know it. So they're just going to chill, they're going to wait, and they're going to let whatever you do happen, and they're going to take advantage of it. So good stuff there from Dolphin, taking the first game here. Possibly going to see a change up in the team here for Cause.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. We have Allen, Rex, and Robot to really play around. Battle Beast does a very good job of being able to break through most of them. Zoning-wise from Robot, maybe not so much, but a lot of your boosted armor options are definitely going to come in handy. 5S, boosted 6S, especially that. But I do see a change up, and that is Titan on the board now.
Yep, and to be honest, you know, again, Dark Flame definitely proves to us that sometimes the answer to zoning is more armor. So we're going to go ahead and get the counter breaker here. Could have put a little more extra damage there, had the room on the combo meter, but the active tag into Conquest is now going to give them plenty of time to hit this loop here. And an immediate change up here, immediate switch in momentum here. Dark Flame taking an early lead.
I will say that is definitely changing the mean. Right now, Robot's gone, so don't have to deal with this for the moment. But nah, just follow up with, and then Allen assist. Off your Lariat, get the extension. Most importantly, you have your Rex Splode level 1 super to follow up with. Some chip damage headed your way, but even then, try to dash forward. And now, off your win though, position it right.
I love this stage so much. This stage has the best theme out of all of them. I will die on that hill. Glitch Mob did their thing with this track.
You know, I'd say this stage is cool, but Cahors 2 might have the better theme in my personal opinion. It's so good!
It is, and that little start to like, I like it a lot, but man, when I get on this stage, I am just ready.
Oh no.
I am ready to beat somebody down. Like, I immediately feel it, and already as you get started here.
Speaking of which, on the Cahors 2, and at least for Dolphin, this is the worst spot you can find yourself in the worst scenario. Now that we got a stage break, you'll at least get some guaranteed usage off your meter, especially with the boosted added we have onto it. But with that out of the way, Dark Flame was able to stave off what could have been a nastier semi-infinite around the corner again. With the Titan active off the back throw. Please tell me I didn't speak too soon.
Yeah, there goes that semi-infinite, right? Definitely cashing out here with the level 3, understanding that Titan is the glue in this changeup.
My God, as vicious as can be, and all around just nasty. With the level 3, and a robot back on the board for Dark Flame. And I'm not gonna lie, we need to equalize this real quick, but that's the air command grabbing the J2H, and then the dash forward to get the boosted Lariat.
Oh my God, what a setup there. Dolphin managing to get out of the way, but again, the level 3 is going to find its mark. I would have matched 2. I would have definitely matched 2, because what do you mean you're blowing up my wake up from space 1?
Oh my God, wait a minute, that's understandable in the situation, but Dark Flame now on the precipice, being able to make a comeback, but avoid the chip damage, not the barrier, and even with 1 pixel of health. Allen gone, and now it's just one man, a dream, and a towel.
Oh, we're going to immediately use the boost bar here, and quite frankly, I understand that choice for Dark Flame because you're going to need as much real estate as you possibly can. Rex is definitely a character that can hit those angles that Robot is used to being accustomed to. So, this is now going to be a meeting of the minds as DolphinX is going to get the first opening.
With the J2H and the level 3 just to pop you right in the face. Not between the eyes. That's so gross. And of course, our favorite 2 words.
All right, back. Gonna go ahead and tech roll backwards here to avoid the fun blockable, as like some people like to call it. Oh, the DP.
Ooh. And through that, DolphinX able to put Dark Flame to bed. Some shenanigans. Straight thuggery coming in off your Splode, and the censorship, of course, crazy as always. All it takes is 1 hit. We've seen that time and time again. Of course, double assist off of that immediately. Push block to give us round start action. Let's get it. Cause versus Pilgrimm. And we got a 5S to put Cecil down into the ground, but Lucan able to save you some time and trouble.
And I'm loving this hit and run style from Pilgrimm, right? Just kind of not even really attacking, but shoving him into positions to get attacked, right? Especially utilizing the Rex assist there.
I mean, especially with Lucan on the board, though, we have it with the foot dive. But now with the level 1 super, able to tank it, and that is a nice heroic strike and the assist to be able to pop it off a 2H with Lucan.
And there you have it, folks. Again, folks are definitely starting to utilize their options when it comes to their reset. Pilgrimm, understanding what Cause was looking for, actually throws Cause first. A little too much dip on the chip there, but we do not care as we are just constantly pushing these buttons.
With Battle Beast on the board again now. I would be careful, especially just off a jump in, but the push block, belly splash, the active attack could be able to break it though. Just a counter break in that turn. But now the Reanimate able to dive forward. And now having to worry about the air game jump-ins and the ground game. Not only just off the Reanimate, but the Splode mine setups that have been a thorn in Pilgrimm's side.
Yeah, this is honestly one of Battle Beast's toughest matchups just because of his hurt box alone. It's not even necessarily that Cecil's zoning is so difficult to get around. It's just the fact that Battle Beast gets hit by all of it. It's not very much he can do without having to block something.
Chewy on push block though. Battle Beast to hit you again. Just waiting on the crash damage, especially with 2 well to at least try and find some amount of entry. And up this close and personal with a J2H. Not much you really do as Cecil, except for the Lucan tag though, and the counter fail. 2H.
All right, we're going to go ahead and catch up with the level 3 here. It's definitely going to be scaled. However, it's going to put Pilgrimm in kill range for the next combo.
At least alive for the moment. Foot dive again. Try to fish it out off of 2 well, but no Rex assist. Should be able to hit for a little bit of damage. J2S would be so funny.
Nice grab. Oh, try to get a little cheeky cross up.
You can tell, just trying to fish for it. But 2 well though coming in from Lucan, and to confirm, okay, we're full dead here off of Battle Beast. A little unfortunate considering that we were trying to fish so badly for the cross-up entry. And now Pilgrimm, at least down 1 character. We have Invincible and Splode still to play through. And if you aren't Cause, which is nice. But what if we got the active tag off of Cecil, straight into the level 1?
All right, here we go. Gonna go ahead and see again. That's where I was saying earlier. You're not entirely sure if you're going to connect or not when you're using those tools. It's not invincible, despite the name. So, again, definitely going to have to be careful with how you use it here.
Especially off your heroic strike. And with the immediate teleport central, okay, I counted maybe 3 or 4. Still a total of a few $1 billion. And in the white room, Invincible gone. Off to a solo Splode, and Pilgrimm would still have to blaze through Cecil and Powerplex. Powerplex still has yet to make an appearance!
Yeah, I know, right? And to be honest, I feel like Powerplex is... So, there's this term that I like to use when talking about players' teams, is what I like to call the soul character. And that is essentially the character that the player actually not only plays, but wants to play. Like, there's that, they have their point character, they have their battery, and then they have their actual main. And to me, Powerplex is that main character for Cause. So they're going to do everything possible to protect Powerplex, to make sure that, you know, he's safely tucked away there. And then not only that, but also has plenty of resources to utilize in the event that he has to step out.
True, but even then, you're really gonna have to count on Powerplex in just a hot minute if you lose. Yep, when you lose your Lucan. Cecil looking very worse for him because there's no animation. You're gonna just have to jump straight into this as Pilgrimm snags off a J2H just into grounded 2H to follow up with.
Yep, and there you have it.
Oh, no.
See, the soul character. This is Cause's character, and we're gonna go ahead and fully cash out with the level 1 here. Would have liked to see a level 3, but this is not bad either because again, Rex can't really do too much when Powerplex has super meter.
Wait a minute, possible chance. I mean, even then with the reset meter and Pilgrimm still, that is not a lot of life we have left to get back as Cause able to turn it around and off a power that was unnecessary with the Powerplex. And up a quick little overkill.
You know what, Cause? You get a golf clap for that one. When I found out that you could essentially create your own like custom fatalities in this game, I was like, oh, that's lovely. That's OD. That's when I knew this game was for me. I was like, you know what? It's the little things.
You know what? That's real. Love to see it. And I'm not gonna lie, the fatalities and brutalities. I do get a little dastardly with that. I do understand.
Yeah, like I am a Killer Instinct and Mortal Kombat player. Gore and blood are my pastimes, all right? That's just how it is.
Oh my goodness. The boosted 5S to follow up. I love myself some lariats. And most importantly, give myself a level 1 super just right around the corner to round it out with Battle Beast. You know, just a quick little tap. Cecil gone. Now relying off your Lucan. Of course, Powerplex for your assists. But now it's a round start options.
Now, we did see this a similar start last game, right? Pilgrimm had a very strong start, but Cause essentially, you know, staying sticky to it, was still able to make it work here.
Try to fish off the 2M, but not can't find a loose just for the moment. Pilgrimm, though, on the dash up. Still with the push block. Cause, I like to keep our game of playing away, but I just can't tell. Just standing there, menacingly out of neutral, but not when there's assist right at your back door, Battle Beast at the front, and then you want to follow it up just with a J6S. And most importantly, counter it just off a break.
Here we go, Cause already hunting with the jump 2H.
Just tell this fishing for it. J2H would also be the funny option, but not like this. That's a happy birthday! Oh no! Battle Beast and Rex Splode caught in the midst of it, and then we're just going for our boosted into super, but thankfully able to break it. Pilgrimm, I imagine we are more than a little ticked off by that, responding personally and in turn, the air super. But Cause whips on that 2M, 2H for the launch, J2H to put you back into the ground, and we're pulling out the Rex carpet off the counter feint, but Battle Beast can't pick it up, and you pay for it dearly with the loss of your big bruiser.
That's such a crazy series of events. The whiff level 3 into the whiff counter break. Pilgrimm now down to 2 characters, pretty much on par with Cause here, getting another chance at life, but Cause is on the rise. All they need is a jump 2H and a dream, but Pilgrimm is now going to go ahead and snipe them out.
Good lord. I don't think I've seen a wilder turnaround. The motion of events that played through was insane, but let's be able to keep it up. Okay, Lucan though, that was nice with 2L, especially just belly to belly. Love to see it. 5S in the sky. And imagine if you are Lucan, you can go twice as high, hit twice as hard, and Pilgrimm responding in turn just off a level 1, whiffs it. Now tries to find a reversal off a push block.
Ooh, and the boosted dash to catch him with the 2L. That was very smart stuff there. Yeah, as you can see, again, you know, Lucan has some very deceptive properties when it comes to his air attacks. All right, so we're going to go ahead and cash out here to level 3. Not going to kill, but again, going to set up the kill range.
will say though, range can be deceptive, especially when Lucan is involved. All it takes is really just either boosted 6S or anything of the sort to put you down into the ground. And even when Mind's active, just fully ignores it. Invincible gone. And Pilgrimm at least trying to level it with a Splode.
Yeah, the presence of Mind there to just go straight up for the 2H to avoid the mines and to continue the combo. Very smart stuff there from Cause, but now it's going to be very dangerous territory here. Oh, and they got it!
With the foot dive! Okay. Wait a minute, we can measure his level 3 should be dead. Oh my god.
It's enough.
I think this kills. There's no way. I genuinely think this might be dead.
7 seconds.
No way! 1 HP, 7 seconds left. Off the dive, and we tried it. A super's enough to take you.
Was kind of 70s anyway.
Oh, we're serious about that.
Oh, that's an ugly way to go. Oh, that's such an ugly way to go. Yeah, I would take a minute too. I would take a minute too. I would need a breather. Standard tournament rules gives me 30 seconds, chat. All right, and I'm about to use them.
You know what? Let me gather my thoughts real quick. As insane as that was, we've seen some insanity before, so the bar just gets set further and further upwards. Cause though, get your teleports out. Most importantly, just after the level 1 and try to get the spike set up, but not the level 1 coming in from Invincible though, and barely catches Cecil by the toes. J2H, and of course just level it again. Up a success from the skies with Pilgrimm hitting. He's up close to 5S damage. Oh my god, it's just back-to-back J2H. This is 2S, I should say.
Nice tech. Yeah, if you're Pilgrimm right now, you are absolutely charged up, and the health lead definitely shows that. I mean, Mark is definitely hurting there. However, the Battle Beast is holding strong. As I say so, here goes the first hit of the Lucan setup, possibly.
I mean, belly to belly, but drops it momentarily just off the reset. Little unfortunate, but hey, that's fine. It's calculated. You pick it back up, and you most importantly toss it over into a level 3.
Get that through your skull.
Scoot over.
I'm out. Watch it. Watch it. This is gonna hurt. Watch it.
Okay. A little interesting. I mean, we moved on to level 1, but we're able to pick it back up. The spike fell. I mean, watch out for it. Cecil, don't want to play the long game or get too far away. J2H. Boosted 5S. Another one would be nice. Thank you. Double it up. I'll take a third. Actually, I'll take a level 3 instead. Okay, favorite words, JFD. Thank you. So Cecil gone. Trying to gauge it because even 2 left. Lucan, remember, for neutral, I mean, questionable. From up close and personal, not the one character you want to find yourself just really against like that one. Face to face, obviously not fun. 2L's a good entry button, but try to just off a level 1 again, and 2H, there right there. Success to follow up with it, coming in off the side of Cause. And even without the reset, pick it back up off of Powerplex. Oh my god, it's another J2H, just level 2, isn't it? Now wait a minute. Not dead just yet. We have the counterattack at least coming in from Pilgrimm right now. Set up with your minefields. He's looking right there to try to get the flip dive, double clap a bound. But not the level 1 before the heroic strike is there to break through. You armor and Battle Beast, at least for the moment. Level 1 does not connect, which is a little unfortunate. Now at least with Lucan, pick it back up, try to put the body splash. Boosted 6S to follow up, coming into the side of Battle Beast right now. And Pilgrimm, can you avoid the jump over? You can tell the Cause is fishing at least for the cross up. Off the 6S again. I swear the armor moves off of Battle Beast could be so funny. Back throw, get into it with Explode, push block to be able to guarantee the super and guarantee dead in the side of Cause. Lucan gone, but we have seen the solo Powerplex, so let's get it. Alright, Fireball. You know, some just range nonsense would be nice to see, but it's not for the moment. But there to break it. We still have Battle Beast in our back pocket. And with a little bit of health left to re-get, 17 seconds left on the clock. I would not be surprised if this witnessed sudden death. It would be funny. Flex on Jane 2H, push block off of 2M. Okay, get back over. I'm looking at that cause meter, and I'm terrified of the actions that could happen. A 2H. J2H to follow up with it. Back down on the ground you go. 5 has to follow up with. Yup. Bounce. Level 1. Pilgrimm with the air recovery. Another super right around the corner. Caught. Now the breaker off your battle beast. Oh, this is absolutely going to sudden death. We're just waiting this out. Now, if I'm Pilgrimm, this is going to have to be a hell of a keep-out game, because Cause could just die, not only to loss of life, but the chip. J2H. 2H, thank you. Back down on the ground you go. Boosted 5S in the skies. And the roll-up. Active tag off your battle beast with the J2H to follow up with a 2S right around the corner. And just off the level 1 super. You are risking so much. Active tag. Another one to pop it. And thank you for the Rex carpet. Roll it out. But wait a minute. Cause isn't dead yet. We have the run-up, the push block, and just off the chip alone, we can only catch the assist before Pilgrimm is there to try and pop up with the super. But right from behind, and it's the level 3!
Pain you've caused, the people you've hurt.
Oh my god. Wait a minute, are we dead? Oh, we're serious.
Remember when I told you Powerplex's level 3 does a lot of damage? But there you go. Get all the way up to this point, because you got to remember, you've been playing all night, right? This is where the endurance factor starts to kick in, because you've been playing in the open ladder. You've been staying in the open ladder, because remember, you got other people that are looking for that top 8 spot as well. So you have to stay on it. And then you now have to play against the toughest people out of the entire ladder. That's not easy. That is extremely difficult to do. So for, you know, for them to make it that far, for Pilgrimm to make it that far, and to put on that kind of performance, major shout outs to Pilgrimm.
Hell, that's real and true. I'm not gonna lie, insane performance. If I had anything to say, I think that might be actually match of the night, match of the week. You know?
Yeah, honestly, like I would like to see the Grand Blue people put on something like that, you know?
Oh! So, hey, yo, Grand Blue people to put
famous last words. I know, famous last words.
Oh yeah, they're about to jump you on side, twin. Good luck. Anyways, Penguin versus Sneeze Lord. We're already getting off to a fun start, I imagine, with Bulletproof on the table. Let's follow up with 5H. Boost the dash cancel. Elbow.
Your number's up.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and put Sneeze Lord to bed here, as Penguin is pretty much business as usual with the Bulletproof.
All right, and since we're taking parlays at this point, are we going over or under 3 Bulletproof TODs that we might see in this match?
Time for a lesson. I'm not even trying.
With this being Sneeze Lord, I'll take the under.
Okay.
I think we get exactly 2.
I'm gonna take the over, since we're being evil. But Bulletproof gone, so we're gonna have to wait to see. We're at 1 so far, so I'm gonna take the over. We'll get back on the board though, and at least Robot able to put down the menace for now. They're gonna make command grab, but gonna whip on that one instead. Barrier, vehicular manslaughter, and Lucan able to survive it. We have the active break.
All right, Penguin trying to get in here with the Lucan, but Sneeze Lord not making it easy. He's gonna go ahead and get the boosted DP. Just gonna go ahead and cash out here. Active tag incoming. Nice counter.
I mean, that's 1 HP in a dream here. Of course, tag back out. Save that Lucan for a little bit later. Get some regeneration back on the board for yourself. Foot dive. Immediate counter back overwards. I mean, really, I like to see that with the barrier. Active into it, though. With the car. And then the Rocket to be able to play a little bit of keep out game, plus guarantee some chip damage.
Yeah, do it again. Get off of me.
Do it again. Uh-oh. Back over. Yep. Clap. 2H. Thank you. J5M.
Learn something.
Tag? Nah, hard
Hey, you know
counter
what?
doesn't make the robot.
And you know what? I'm liking these choices from both players, right? Even though they're getting countered, they're still looking for the active tag because, I mean, of course, the game is to win. Like, the goal is to win. So I am here to try to finish these combos as best as I can. And despite them countering it, I'm going to keep going for it because you're going to have to pay attention. Because the thing is, you know, you can't switch up those active tag timings. Uh-oh, here we go. No, you dropped it. And you got another one? That's insane.
That's crazy. You know, drop it, calculate it, pick it back up. I'd love to see it. Especially up a boosted belly splash like that one. Triple it up. Level 3 guaranteed right here. I don't even think there's any saving your life left. I mean, you're honestly dead.
I agree. I 1000% agree. You got to get rid of the assists. You got to get rid of the possible comeback factors. Not to say Nolan doesn't have any of that, but I would much rather face off against this character than Robot any day.
Right. I would much rather face against this than have Robot involved. With this, you're just dealing with plain mayonnaise.
Yeah.
4 seconds left on the clock, and we're heading to sudden death with this one. Wait a minute, I might have spoke too soon. We have some damage guaranteed.
No, you should have finished. You could have got the level 3.
That's a little unfortunate. And Penguin, I mean, we have Lucan. No life left to get the get back. And really just off a meter. I mean, Sneeze Lord could wait this out. Penguin wanted to chase it down, though.
Remember, folks, as well as Penguin has been doing, it is still Sneeze Lord that has been making it work throughout this tournament. Sneeze Lord. Yeah, let me go back here. Let me make sure I say this right. It's been a long night, y'all. Bear with me. Yeah, it's what I thought. Yeah, Sneeze Lord, as well as Penguin has been doing, Sneeze Lord is still the one that was undefeated. Sneeze Lord is still the record holder.
So essentially, this is Hydrogen Bomb versus Hydrogen Bomb in regards to not only our characters, but then stats. Undefeated versus the unstoppable Bulletproof. Gonna see how this goes, especially just off 5 coming in from Sneeze Lord. But not foot dive. Gonna put 2S here, but not the double assist off your robots.
Oh my goodness. That's why I hate this character, man. It's just constantly just like there's no such thing as a safe zone against this character.
I need to point out we're at 2 TODs if this pops through.
Oh yeah, 1000%. I stand on it. I believe.
I'm almost about to hit my parlay, Jackal. I told you it was over 3. I'm almost about to hit the line. Anyways. Stats though.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, you saw what happened last game, so.
True. I don't want to speak too soon. You know what? Let me shut up. Let me continue commentating. Obviously, still tried it. 5L coming in for Sneeze Lord, but not push block. There to keep you out a little bit of a ways away. But now just off the robot assist. Rockets almost catching you just off a chip alone.
Yeah, and Penguin doing everything possible to stay out of the danger zone, right? Understanding that Sneeze Lord is just as dangerous as they are as they get the boosted DP. Good patience.
Especially just leading it off a 2H and then J2H again, like the little loop coming in from Omni-Man, but no, just drop it. Weren't able to get the cancel or reset off the meter. Now for Sneeze Lord. For the moment, Penguin though, still Lucan, having to force the assist breaker, and just most importantly, have a wake up DP. Boosted at that one, and falling back down into the ground we go with the level 1. Take Lucan out of the equation.
And this is not a good look for Penguin because they just broke that. So that means they're going to lose a lot of that health there for Bulletproof. Oh, the catch.
Oh my god. We're able to angle. Oh, yep. Level 3. And I'm trying to gauge it. I think either we're... Okay, not dead just yet.
This battle isn't yours to win.
So 1 pixel of health. Consider your wake-up options carefully.
I don't know, Ash. I think I made the right choice here.
Now, wait a minute. Robot assist to pop through. Can't find a tracking measure on that one. Okay. That's understandable. Just a quick little bonk over the head. Bulletproof gone. But now with Robot, that does tend to change things up here.
I take payment via PayPal and direct deposit.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up. It's first and 3. I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. There's still room. Sneeze Lord, though, coming in off your active tag and able to break it, get that counter. And most importantly, get the quick rockets coming in off a Robot again. Double foot dive. And now just off the lead in again. Nice little 5L starter to follow up with coming out of the side of Penguin. But Sneeze Lord, of course, stopping it off your assist breaker immediately.
Oh my gosh, y'all are stressing me out.
Okay.
Sneeze, just finish it.
This is off the barrier. Sneeze Lord, you have 9 seconds left before we hit sudden death. You can tell we're just trying to fish for it.
gosh.
Foot dive, 2H. And then just 5H on top of it, getting with the barrier. Vehicular manslaughter just off your super. And try to have the run up throw. But now with 4 seconds. Oh, we're taking it to that time, aren't we?
Swap him out, swap him out, swap him out. I was saying like swap him out to try to just get a little bit of health back beforehand, but you know what? Honestly, it is what it is.
Yikes, wait a minute.
You had to.
Tag, break, but there's not much you can do. I mean, you only have a little bit of HP. Yep, just off a crouch light alone. Sneeze Lord puts it up 2-0. And if I'm not mistaken, this being best of 5, we should be headed to first 3 territory.
That is correct. We are in the promised land. So for all of our finals,
Dolphin, real quick, don't do me dirty. I got a family. Dolphin replying, so do I. I need that gas money, and that's real. Do you know how expensive gas is in California? I know for me, it's about, oh my God, it was almost $8 at one point. God.
excuse me? What?
Yep, shout out Los Angeles. Oh.
$8 a gallon? Nah, yo. You said do more crime? I got you. Okay.
I'm good.
Like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Penguin really starting to feel it. I mean, Bulletproof is almost certainly just dead here. No TODs. Just death.
You have no idea the mistake you just
God,
made.
that happened fast too.
So my Zelle phone number is 281-330-8004.
Jackal, say one more thing and you about to wake up with your eyebrows braided, your hair bald, and your leg hairs turned into crochet twists. Anyways.
And I'ma still be pretty. And I'ma still be pretty. That's okay.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Alright, I'll be
It's all
assist
fun
though.
and games here, folks. It's all fun and games.
Got the robot rockets. And coming in off of Lucan. Now I just gotta try to play the block and keep away game. I am so terrified. Whenever Lucan just gets in with that dash and then tries to get the foot dive, might have made a big mistake here. Okay, dash cancel, J5M, and it boosted on top of that with the bounce, and then immediate level 1 super off the tag. Lucan and Bulletproof gone before the 67-second mark.
Interesting.
And you know, this is such an unfortunate situation for Penguin, right? Because you know how it goes. You're locked in. You're really, you know, going in a set, and then that sudden disruption can just throw everything off. And I feel like that's what's really happening here with Penguin, just trying to make that recovery after, you know, the disconnection there, and not really being able to make the comeback here. And Sneeze Lord is just running away with it at this point.
I mean, especially with Robot, there's only so much you can do with no assist and just all zoning power you have in the world. But what do you do when Conquest is just that up close and personal with the foot dive, Robot assists of your own? My God. And still the Conquest, double it up, boost it, level 3. You might want to look up in the skies for this one. Or don't.
Yeah.
Depends on the mood.
And you want to talk about level 3s that do a lot of damage.
Oh, this one's ridiculous. You're just gone. And Sneeze Lord still
never
keeping
stood
the
a chance
undefeated streak 3-0 against Penguin.
Yep, exactly. Tactical nuke. You know?
My
Or gameplay. I mean, as you can see there with the set between Sneeze Lord and Penguin, there were so many chances that Penguin could have came away with the victory. But you know, again, you know, it's just sometimes it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
I mean, true. Whether it be chocolate chip, oatmeal, does not matter. Crumbles,
I'm more of
it
a-
happens.
I'm more of a snickerdoodle kind of guy.
I'm more of a white chocolate macadamia nut, you know?
Ah, yes, ball nor.
Yeah. If you ever want to explode though, watch out for it, especially just with a lot of fireball projectile game that we're really playing into. Okay, J2H, pop it back off the ground, thank you. Thought they should follow up with it, but nope, Alan can't exactly pick it back up off the Urath Shaker. This breaker coming in clean though. Inside of DolphinX right now, it's really just trying to contend against a lot of projectile game that causes bringing. On top of the fact that neutral is going to be a hell of a time with Lucan there to threaten you. Body splash though, counter back immediately. Off of Urash Shaker, semi-infinite assist here. So if we're able to charge us up, level 3? This
Yeah,
one certainly
absolutely.
should be dead.
Yeah, 1000%. I am getting this character all the way out of here if I am Dolphin. Lucan is such a pain to deal with once he gets going.
And now with Cecil on the board, you're going to have to see how this changes. With Lucan gone, you would still have access to Powerplex. But we know Cause to use Powerplex as an in case of emergency type character. Off the assist breaker though.
Push this button to land overhead.
Right. Urash Shaker though. Oh, we're almost certainly going to be needing Powerplex in a hot minute if you're not able to break out of this. And according to your meter, raw level 3, it doesn't hit.
There's no way. There's no way you block that. There's no way you had the mental wherewithal to block
Wait
that.
a minute.
There's
Oh,
no
it worked
way.
out almost a little in your favor. You block it, but Alan now just caught out, but not exactly called out off the whip lariat, but the super absolutely.
I encourage you to regulate.
That's
your
actually insane. Okay, we got a game.
Okay,
Oh my
there it
gosh.
is. Well, but misses just off a 2H. That's fine. We pick it back up. Beam Super instead. Off your rockets, playing a projectile game, and now just the active tag just straight off your super car.
Yo, did you see the special there off of the active tag? So that was actually kind of godlike from Dolphin, because when it comes to those kind of active tags from full screen, the character is technically airborne. So Dolphin recognizing that and used it to essentially set up like an instant air mine, that's kind of ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. It is interesting. Am I gonna have to write it down for a little bit later? Perhaps.
Do not get up.
Jay.
Oh, didn't get it.
Go. Pick it back up. J2H off your export again.
All right, there you go. Game 1 goes to Dolphin.
And your powers are late.
Nice. Let's see what the overkill too. So Dolphin, that sensor's still crazy. Moving forward, well not moving forward here, but I should say 1-0 so far. And really just being able to circumvent and contend against the Cecil as well as the Lucan and the ever-present threat that is Powerplex for now. Look at the game plan, especially just off that overhead back leg. 2H. Then your active tag, but able to break it. Get that good counter coming in off of Cecil. Contend against Alan. Oh my god. So it begins. Run up again. Urash Shaker. Well, no, where are you going? Back in the corner you go. Stop that! Oh my god. And then the boosted dash cancel again. Cecil gone. Get the overkill alone off your boosted lariat.
All right, Dolphin is on a tear right now. Definitely smelling blood in the water. They want that losers finals match.
We're fiending for it. We're desperate for it. But mind you, dangerous bit, if I'm not mistaken. It should be first of 3, so we have some room left to go. We get the grab though. That's a nice grapple. Body splash coming into it again, and the headbutt with the jump over off your grab again. And now just back it up. Urath Shaker coming in from DolphinX. The dash cancel, and with the snapback, this is going to make it hell for the fact that you now have to play around a boosted Alan with as much meter and recharge in the world. For a moment, of course.
All right, go ahead and cash it on out. Respect. I agree.
Get that through your skull.
I am
see
higher
it.
than I thought possible.
Okay, as close as that got, and knowing that Dolphin is a stage break specialist and likes to play around that, that is very lucky in the side of Cause to be able to circumvent and route it. Not for
Yeah,
long
and that
though,
was
that
their
is a
one chance
beam.
with the arena shift too, right? Because you only get one per game.
Right!
My pain threshold.
The act tag and the counterfill coming in though. I like that. Cause, but play around it. You know what, Powerplex. Get the super at least on board. Foot dive, barrier to break against the assist.
Oh, didn't block the overhead.
2H, yep. Rexpol level 3 also. Obviously not enough to kill. Our favorite two magic words though, as I like to see on the screen, as colorful as they are.
Oh, and the
setup.
forward tech roll is gonna get the
Yup.
punished.
Cause ran through it, so it's word for word, bar for bar, super for super, and no pun intended, electrifying as can be.
You know, I absolutely agree with Powerplex in this case. You know, the amount of people that Rex has hurt in bracket, just being an absolute nuisance, he definitely has to die, for sure.
No, I just think Rexpol is neat. I like him. He's cool. Counterfield though coming in. But now just trying to off the assist though. Foot dive, and that's going to be a nasty catch on the Lucan almost instantaneously. Double barrier, and the car. We've seen a situation before where a solo Powerplex, however, can be dangerous. Well, let's see if we can tear through.
Oh, that was so sneaky there from DolphinX.
Incoming.
All right, a little bit of the cab ride here. Gonna go ahead and take them on out of here. Dolphin goes up 2-0.
And your powers are lame.
Again, this is why I say that Dolphin is my sleeper, my unsung hero. Chat. I mean, it's crazy to say as good as DolphinX is, but I mean, Dolphin has been grinding since the start. They have been around playing the game, doing the work. You can find them in so many different tournaments. So to be honest, anytime I see them in a bracket, I'm expecting big things from them, always. So just as a reminder, folks, as it was made clear in the chat, per Paragon, they always do best of 5 for top 4 as opposed to top 3. So Cause, I don't know if you're there. Not sure if you can hear us in the stream. You do have another shot. All right, they're gonna go ahead and bring it back in. I mean, again, you know, this is one of those situations where you get a lot of good offense, a lot of good opportunities, but
As of this moment,
it's all about
I
the finish at the end of the
follow
day.
orders from the GDA.
All right, here we go. And this is pretty much the Dolphin special, you know, just constantly hovering around with the Allen. Nice snipe there with the air 2H.
Huge damage coming in. I'd like to see it, but Lucan assist just narrowly missing here. It's our favorite game though. Ooh, Wrath Shaker. Assist again. Dash cancel, but instead of going full committal, just spotted in turn to level 1 super. Okay, bit of a different game plan, but still keeping you in the corner nonetheless.
See a great view? Getting punched is the price of admission.
Let me do this.
Oh, and that was so dirty there. Using the throw to set up the rockets, gonna get the confirm.
Nice try.
All right, Dolphin looking good here. Definitely looking to wrap things up as they are sitting on set point right now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hard smash also, but now boosted again. Just again with Lucan. But now just back into the corner we go. 2-0 starter, like to see it. Oh my god. Just belly splash. Into the level 3.
You're not worthy of
Yeah, just go ahead and cash it out. Spin the bar, get as much damage as you can. I mean, I guess, especially with a character like Lucan, I did not expect that to kill. Okay, all right, we got a game. Oh, and the cross up from Cause.
Now with Splode back on the board, to see him, but not fireballs, doesn't even matter. He's trying to find a swipe immediately after foot dive. I mean, it's a little tricky, but if you can gauge it, but not for J2H, only catching the assist and just barely tapping against Lucan. Oh my god, another level 3, thank you.
You're not worthy of my efforts.
All right, here we go.
Through your skull.
Okay, and Cause
I am angry
making a
at the
comeback here,
impossible.
but it's now time for the genius.
Do not move.
Okay, go solo robot, but nice air-to-air grab. Immediately in the foot dive though, and it's intensive with the boosted dash cancel also. Beam!
Like, the breakdown is so good, and it always happens when like there's a moment to like take a break in the match.
Okay, foot dive. After barrier though. One headed over, and robot confirmed just off a 2-0 also. Starter, car super, thank you. And even a car, okay,
Ooh,
dash forward, 2H.
Nice, and here we go. All right, next combo can kill for Cause, as they do have 3 bars of super and 1 bar boost. No,
oh no!
They missed the forward assist. They wanted to combo
Okay,
here.
wait a minute.
Oh, never mind.
I was about to say, we can pick that back up. That's fine. Yeah, please do! Up your level 3. That got a little scary there. Dolphin was just sitting, really just on set point, and Cause we're able to turn it around now, put it 2-1 so far in here in loser semifinals.
When you miscalculate, it costs lives.
All right, we got a game, folks. And there you have it, and that is why you want to make it to the promised land, because now you have the opportunity to make the adjustments you need here as Cause now gets on the board. Dolphin forced to make some adjustments.
Okay, beam again, and active tag, but not Alan the Alien immediately there to meet you. Up in the corner also, does a dash forward, doesn't even commit the Wrath Shaker, instead layering it into level 1. Like to see it, but most importantly, Cecil dead.
I am going to end you.
Good time in there. All right, here we go. We are back at it. We have seen this movie before. And there you have it, the meterless conversion there from the forward throw.
See a great view?
Oh my goodness, up a level 2 also. And back to the ground we go. The assist just trying to get it off the minefield setup and just narrowly catching Lucan by the toes. Wrath Shaker, grab, belly.
You know, something I've noticed about Lucan players specifically, they always seem to be very on point with using the boosted dash for punishes. They just have a knack for it.
Right, they really do. And it's almost scary at the level that you see it happen and how frequently it happens also. No splash at least this time, followed up. Yes, thank you. Ground bounce just into the cold shoulder. On that Powerplex though, assist met immediately just off that counter tag.
Yeah, and there you have it. You have the just frame fireball there. Again, the just frame moves do give added properties. No, you had the 2H.
Oh my god, we were right there! Assist though, and immediate reversal though, met with the car, and then Allen slammed back and anticipating it off the lariat, still getting beat out by Powerplex J2H, where the snapback is there to put Splode back. Heroic strike, and good wake-up action, just on that back kick.
This match is so dirty right now. So many scrambles at the level 3. That's death. That's a dead Rex.
Oh my god. Yep, full charge. Rex is gone. Doesn't matter how much you eyeball it or pray that it doesn't happen. Dead as hell.
Yeah.
Now Dolphin is still having 2 characters up on the board though.
And there you have it, the semi-infinite, as you like to put it, the Wrath two-step.
No idea the mistake you just made.
All right, Allen versus Lucan. Where have I seen this one before? Robot assist. He's up the rockets. A run-up throw. Our favorite game of Urath Shaker. Boosted at that one. And off that snapback. This is not a situation you want to find yourself in. Not only would you... Does Dolphin have access to just all the meter in the world? Boosted, enhanced at that one. And with the robot assist, should be a faster recharge. And Cause at least trying to snap it. Nice little 2L starter to follow up with. 2H again. And just off that belly splash, but can't pick it up off the reset. Misses the grab.
All right, Cause definitely trying to keep fighting here. Oh no, they couldn't get the conversion. There you have it, folks. DolphinX is going to go ahead and look to finish this combo and takes the victory 3-1. All right, here we go. We got the Uraf two-step versus the Parlay Killer.
Okay, let's get into it. DolphinX versus Penguin. Are we already getting started up at TOD? It would be funny. When we have multiple dash cancels and just straight out just 5M. Okay. Ball up top. Robot assist around the corner, but drops it. Pick it back up.
Guess you're not explosion proof, huh? Watch yourself.
Yeah, it's always kind of interesting when you get a taste of your own medicine as an Allen player, right? So, Penguin looking real good right now, but Dolphin still fighting with the Rex.
Up 2H again. We have the Rex Flow to consider, but Nops the counterfail coming in. Can't pick it with the barrier either. So Dolphin now going to play the long game. We have rocks to deal with and the barrier again, but I like this nice little catch, especially in the beam super and the counter feint. Just audio Rex Flow to make sure Bulletproof should be able to go down quietly.
All right, possible active tag here. Try to go for gold. I completely understand. Oh my God, the beam from downtown.
Off a beam again, but not the foot dive. Just narrowly able to catch Lucan by the toes. Penguin play away. What I said, from neutral, not exactly where you want to find yourself as Lucan. Now, if you are DolphinX, damn near the best thing it could be right now. With their barrier, with their foot dive, and most importantly, just off a 2L. 2H again, off car.
You know, major respect to Penguin there for not being discouraged from breaking the active tag, even if they get countered. I mean, I've been loving the commitment. Oh, if that would have worked. It was a good try. It's a good try.
Let me do this.
It was a little unfortunate. Richard says, though, just sitting there menacingly. That is the push block out of Dolphin. And then the super, not able to connect out the shoulder tackle, but the heroic strike absolutely should here.
Yep, get out of there. Don't you even do it.
You always did have a punchable face.
Fascinating.
All right. Round start options. Let's see if they'll off a Bulletproof, and here we go. You know what? I only need one assist. That's fine. Dash cancel it. The first 20 hits aren't enough. Back down to the ground with the elbow drop, and even colder just off a robot.
You tried to get cheeky there. I saw what you did, Penguin. They literally stopped the combo and then tried to hard reset them, which they got, and then they dropped it anyway.
This is troubling.
That's unfortunate to have happen. Unfortunate to watch. Really see it.
See? Big Mama's house, Big Mama's rules. Gotta finish the play.
Okay, I hear you. Enough.
Oh, okay. I see you with the conversion. Oh my God, now they're just gonna keep doing it.
There's no way for dive again, but off the heroic strike, you want to follow it back up. A 2H version out of robot here. Car, thank you. Stopping on the run up.
Good block. All right, you didn't have to do all that.
That's wild. So Dolphin, here in losers finals, 1-up so far.
Or a simulacrum.
All right, there you go. We got one game on the board. DolphinX withstanding the tide that is Bulletproof TODs.
Okay, so Alan Larry completely gone the other direction, but heroic strike just off of armor. You get the tag off of Rexplode. 2 in the settle, but I like the mine setup. Strike for strike, though, it almost caught in a happy birthday. That got scary for Penguin.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate. Yeah, you gotta break.
Oh my god, he's the Lucan also.
Oh my goodness, there's just so much scrambles.
Hyper tag though, and watch out for an enemy that's 2L starter, as nasty as can be. Belly splash though, coming in from Penguin. Level 3, right around the corner.
You're not worthy of my efforts. Get that through your skull. You have no idea how far I'm willing to go. Bring in the heat.
Alright, on the run up though, I'd like to slide in. A 2M coming in from Explode. J2H to follow up with it, and level 1 super. Roll up. Should that up if you're not careful enough. That is a backdash, at least able to avoid Lucan for the moment. J2H right around the corner. Get the top it off with. And the counter failed. That's very unfortunate in the side of Penguin. Gar obviously can't dodge that. Neither can you with the beam.
And I do like that from Dolphin, how they kept the combo short. I mean, there has been some great awareness from players, understanding that they need to make sure that they cash out as soon as possible to prevent the combo from being broken. So that's good stuff from Dolphin there. But Penguin coming back with some damage of their own here. Yeah, it's gonna be a dead robot. You had to break that. That's such an unfortunate situation because you already lost so much damage, and then being forced to break with your assists, that means now you're gonna be even more hurt coming in.
It really is, but now we're back on the board. Should be interesting for Dolphin, and especially with the damage output that they could still chuck. Off a heroic strike though, trade out in damage to end the slide over. Now build up on the meter. You know, just spare it a little bit for the level 1 here. But with that much health, it does concern me, considering not only do we have the active tag available, but you see how much Robot is sitting at.
Yeah, one clean hit to do it at this point.
With the beam over, just watching it for the projectile game. Overhead. Coming back down into the ground, and the snapback to try at least finesse Bulletproof out of here. But now with the super, that's not enough armor to break through. And Penguin with the reversal. Now we're tied 1-1.
I always thought your little grenades were kind of lame.
Yeah, gotta be careful with supers in this game because boosted specials do have the same kind of armor priority as a super, meaning that they can break a super, they can break super armor. So gotta be careful with that.
Okay, air command grab, love to see it. 2H though, out of Allen. 4 weeks up. What? Okay, you want to follow it just with the wake of 6S. And then to top it off, it's a level 2. The minefield set up in the corner though, 2M, and then on a Bulletproof, double fisted, lariat, launch off of 2H again.
Oh, that sucks.
With the rocket boost again. Lariat though does not connect. Penguin takes the initiative and the back throw off from the corner. Allen looking a little vulnerable in the matchup.
Yeah, that is the thing about Allen for all the tools and the angles of approach that he has. The moment you face off against someone, the moment he faces off against someone who has super dash properties of their own, especially a character like Bulletproof who has the dive bomb in addition to the super dash, it's a little hard for him to actually catch them.
Right, it's a struggle almost every time. And now the wall splat though. Wait! Explode? I'll have to snap back J2H to pop off with it. But now Penguin tried it off the grab. Whiffs. Still a little punish, but either way, still some damage headed your way.
Yeah, and Dolphin is not going at all, sniffing out every single reset attempt that Penguin is trying to enforce here, and they're going to go ahead and kill the Bulletproof for their troubles.
Interesting.
So we saw the backdash game though, and Penguin really just playing a threatening manner off your Lucan alone. You splash with a boosted variant at that one. Yep, guaranteed into the level 3 super. Still dead. dead as hell. So Dolphin would just at this point be down a robot again.
I mean, this is what I was talking about earlier. You know, a grappler with having access to flight mechanic is pretty scary, especially with buttons such as Lucan's.
My goodness. Barrier again. Body splash! And just having to contend with it over and over and over again. The grab, get the extension off a robot assist also. But now Dolphin responding in turn saying, that's cute. I have my own air-to-air grabs in that turn. And most importantly, I got core.
Is high.
Ooh, okay, switching up a little bit.
2-inch also, but the assist breaker. Nice counter damage coming in off of Penguin right now. And the rockets to pop off with also. But now just trying to capitalize with Beam Super. Can only do so much chip damage also. The air-to-air grab though. And one more should do it. Lucan gone. Now Robot v Robot Mirror.
Again, if there is any character that can get it done by themselves. I mean, how many robot comebacks have we seen just tonight? Like, it's kind of
too many. One too many. Off a card though, Barrier maybe anticipating the foot dive. I mean, would be surprised, especially out of Penguin and the game plan that we are running with here. 3-hit piece. Beam again and tried it. You know, more foot dive action. We'll pop off with that. That's fine.
My plan was not to hurt you.
Yo.
But I come prepared for any contingencies.
So that's a big ass robot. And that's some big damage. On the side, still not dead. And Dolphin, I'm not gonna lie, no meter really to use here. Penguin, almost all the meter left in the world. I mean, we have 4 of that. Push block. Beam.
How much gas you got left in the tank, Dolphin?
How much are you willing to risk is the important question. Rockets, none of them really track or really hit, but the beam absolutely will! And Penguin takes a calculated risk, 50-50 at that one. Still with the overkill and puts it 2-1 so far in a loser's final.
Yo, oh man, that's such an unfortunate series of events, right? Because literally came down to the last choice, and I know you saw it and you were like, okay, I know they're gonna follow me, so I'm gonna throw these rockets, get them in block stun, get close. And Penguin knew that shared robot brain cell. Well, it's not even a single brain cell, because again, it's the genius, right? So I'm just as big brain as you are.
Real and understandable. Vicious as that was, though, I'm not gonna lie, they got almost a little too close. It's a happy birthday based off of Urat's Shaker. Assist, yeah. Penguin thankfully able to break it. You can tell that Dolphin was just sitting there menacingly based off a lariat, but of course can find a connection.
Interesting.
Yeah, Penguin not even looking to step into that danger zone there. Whoa, that's new.
Interesting. Okay. J2H also.
Heroic strike into the active tag counter break. Nah, we're playing 4D over here.
Let me write that down. Twin, we might need to use that.
I'm definitely stealing that.
Incoming. Do not get up.
Car, thank you. Trying to go for Rex assist, but not exactly snatching Penguin off the wake up, at least just yet. Barrier should connect. And now for the robot assist also. Rocket barrage. Lucan flying through the skies. And off a reversal into car. Dolphin hoping to turn momentum into their favor.
Interesting. This will hurt. Incoming.
Alright, jump back over though, and Alan trying to go for that grab. Still dash forward. Thank you. Air to air. Back down to the ground. Switch to launch it up in turn. Now dash forward. Okay, boosted 6S just straight lead into your level 2 super.
Let me do this.
Look, don't mind me, chat. I'm over here jamming right now.
Okay, the moon theme is killer, I'll admit.
I'm telling you, is Listen, the same love that Tasty Steve had for the Mishima building in Tekken 7. Same thing.
Oh my god. Immediate level 2? I like to see that. Side note, for me, it would have to be Infinite Azure Tekken 7.
I like that pick. I respect that pick. Yep. Oh my god.
Oh my god, immediate level 3. No, that gets blocked. Ooh, Wrath Shaker. Dash cancel it. And the run-up. Assist for the extension. Penguin? Oh, we're not even going to be able to break out of this. We have no assists left. Both are gone. And with the momentum that we're keeping up, it's the level 2 super to put you into the ground. Volley. Oh.
Okay, getting at the corner.
I can help.
I mean, this is pretty much Dolphins' game to lose at this point. You know, 3 characters to 1. Even Robot, as strong of a character as they are, is going to have a tall order here.
I mean, true. Do not let Penguin come back from this main mission now. Not only just play the keep out, but play the damage. Snap back, though, and try to go for the air-to-air grab, but now you're paying for it dearly here. DolphinX, though. Back throw. Watch it. Off a chest beam. And with the super, that's a lot of chip, and it should be dead.
All right, here we go. Penguin trying desperately to stay alive here. I mean, they're on set point, but to what end?
Okay, Robot again. Off the rocket barrage, but even then, bait the wake up. Too scary though. Counter damage. Not Robot. Dash forward. Fireball. More projectile games. You love to see, but the Superman punch out of Rex Splode. You know, convert this. Thank you. Level 3. Anticipating it. And our favorite 2 words. Colorful, that one. Cover your eyes.
Oh, beautiful Oki set up there from Dolphin, just using the boosted mines to catch the tech roll.
So now it's tied 2-2. This is as insane as one could expect it to in losers finals, no less. But now let's get it. DolphinX versus Penguin.
All right, here we go. We got the Urap 2-step.
And with the level 2, just barely able to connect, but doesn't hit the main character on point. Instead, hits this assist. And a little unfortunate here. Penguin, you spared some life on your Bulletproof, but trying to hit the level 2 again. And DolphinX, that Allen is not looking too hot.
Yeah, that meter gain is insane. Oh my god.
Oh, we're dead. It's level 3, we're dead.
40 hits for 4 bars a meter.
Car.
That's an amazing conversion rate.
I'm not saying we have a Bulletproof problem. I'm just suggesting that Bulletproof might be a slight issue. Big difference.
I promise I'm not crazy, Chad. I promise I'm just trying to help you. So when I say a character is insane, it's usually for the better of the group.
Right. Almost certainly is. 15 hits coming right up, though, and Bulletproof back to be a menace yet again, up into the corner. Robot assist, though, to come into it, especially just off the Rocket Barrage alone, but Lucan, we're not falling for it again. Heroic Strike, barrier out of your Robot, and the car super, of course, to follow up with it, so DolphinX, there's still some gas left in the tank. Off a beam, also get a little bit of that chip.
Dolphin still very much could do this, you know, having access to Rex and Robot. It's a lot of space control. Oh no, drop the combo.
Incoming.
Good blocks.
With the car, though,
You know
still
what?
hitting Bulletproof.
Yeah, I would take that trade.
Right, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Right, well done, nice little Heroic Strike counter. Immediate active tag, 2H out of your Robot. And Bulletproof gone. Only 2 left to deal with. The walk forward is some aura, I'll admit. But with Lucan and Robot, that's a tall order.
Oh, no punish on the whiff command grab. Block. No punish on the belly flop. You gotta get that. Ooh, the little extra hit of the
Rocket there. Kind of threw things off.
Stop this.
Just a smidge beam. Oh my good god, caught them both. Off the assist though, so should be able to regen a little bit of that health. But for Lucan, maybe not so much. Overkill, as expected. The DolphinX brutality special. And now we're down to it. Robot versus robot. You still have Explode left, of course. But this is where it gets a little crazy.
It's the fact that people are willing to waste a literal bar of super meter just for the overkill. Because that still costs.
Oh my god, it's the counter fail. And with that conversion just based off a Rexplode, you roll out the carpet. And Penguin, wait, nearly dead. That's 1 HP, the wake up barrier. And one measure of chip should do it. DolphinX takes it over Penguin 3-2 and moves forward into grand finals.
I said what I said. They are my glue, all of that. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Bread, butter, actually butter on lobster for being real about it. Let's get into it though. DolphinX versus Sneaselord. Sneaselord only have to take 3-0. Dolphin would have to go 3 straight for the reset. And another 3. But already getting off to a little bit of an interesting start. Push block, backhanded slap out of your Conquest.
Let me do fascinating.
Careful. Right here. Watch it.
All right. As you can see here, the neutral here is a lot more conservative, a lot more calculated, a lot less guerrilla activity going on. As I say that, Sneaselord, let's rip.
Off of foot time to watch out for, but not 5M. And then it gets that 2H conversion off of Sneaselord immediately. Yup, level 1 coming out of Conquest, but counter tag, gonna meet you immediately. Level 1, active tag, heroic strike, but the armor break is not enough for Sneaselord to stave off the damage from Rex.
Yeah, and that's a good call out there from Dolphin, right? Because understanding that Sneaselord is aware enough to go for the heroic strike on the active tag, knew that was coming and was going to use the boosted special to beat out the armor.
With a counter tag also out of Conquest, but no, just waits and doesn't exactly
that wasn't a
find
punish?
Okay.
What? Oh, man. July 31st. The July 30th. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, yep. Dash cancel the 5M, like to see it. But now with the super, just able to bounce back against the assist and force the counter feint.
Ooh, that is not good. That is a really problematic start from Dolphin right now. Getting caught in a happy birthday with some of the most damaging characters in the game. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, hold on a minute. We have 2H barrier back to back. And a J5H also to follow up with it coming out of Dolphin. Still with the Rexplode. 2M. Exactly connect, but the mines absolutely should here. But a wake up DP out of Omni-Man. Okay.
See, this is what I'm saying. It don't even be Dolphin's fault. Shit just happens. like, what do you mean that combo didn't work? They've been doing it all night.
Good lord.
Like, what?
And now Sneaselord putting Dolphin down the 1 character. Solo robot, but off a solo beam though. Followed up Rocket Barrage. Just able to hop over it, but foot dive, try to capitalize with your barrier again. Not if Conquest has anything to say about it. Dash cancel, J5M, and then your DP again. Boosted and immediately into your level 3. Don't look up. Do me a favor, do not look up.
Yeah, honestly, it's one of those moments where it's like, you know what? It might just be better if I just pretend it's not even going to happen. If I pretend I don't see it, it cannot hurt me.
This is true. And then you have at least a full hulking force of Viltrumite just crashing down on top of you. Have fun with that.
I am here.
Uh-oh, barrier. Wait a minute, we really use foot dive, and even with robot right at your back, you turn it around. Barrier, can't find the punish again, and now just awful push block. I'm not gonna lie, Dolphin's defensive robot has really been on one tonight.
I mean, I'm telling you, genius plays from a genius character. Nice block.
Okay, barrier for barrier. Yup, car. But no active tag. Just just waiting it out. Rocket Barrage to hit again. And off your Swarm. Conquest there, almost to catch you. But off the foot dive to at least close the gap just a little bit before we head into sudden death.
This.
Oh my
Angrier than I thought
gosh.
possible.
Dolphin fighting through the pain
Stop this.
and actually managed to get a health lead there as a result.
Okay, throw, car. We'll say though, Sneeze Lord would have access to a level 3 if we're able to just build it back up, just off your barrier, foot dive, and the run up again. Barrier, push block, the reversal, sweet damage off a 2H coming in from Dolphin, and a car to hit again. Even then, I don't know if we can chase this down. It's sudden death, Jackal.
Dolphin can do this, but Sneeze Lord does have 3 bars.
Here is a strange feeling.
No, you didn't spend it.
Oh my god. Wait a minute. Too well. Try to find another crouch damage, but barrier right there, and even then the chip damage from car. Nope, it's beam.
Oh
Dolphin, of course.
my gosh.
We narrowly staved off Sneeze Lord in the first one. Now Dolphin up 1-0 in grand finals.
You had to spin the beam super when you hit him with the... Oh man, that's tough. That's so tough if you're Sneeze Lord there. Oh yeah, Sneeze Lord is pissed. I've been here before. I beat Sneeze Lord on some crazy shit in ranked, and the next game they did exactly this. It's always funny seeing how players respond whenever they take a really hard loss, because that's when I feel like that's when you start to see like the real player come out. You know, everybody's all composed and meticulous, and everybody's got a game plan, but again, what good is that game plan when you get punched in the face, right? So now,
Right, it can only take you so far.
So now here we go.
Okay, fireball though. Immediately met though with robot, and now for barrier. You know, it doesn't even matter. We have a counter and the assist breaker to follow up with it. And just off the throw, tried it again, but Omni-Man off a quick escape with Sneeze Lord.
Incoming. Do not get up. Fascinating. Full power.
Alright,
Oh
so
my
diving barrier.
gosh.
And with the 2H also, but the assist breaker, Sneeze Lord is not falling for any of that. Understandably so.
Please move.
This is actually like you said, like this is really solid defense from Dolphin here.
To be fair, with the amount of range that we have from Sneeze Lord, I'm not sure we have any other choice but to keep up solid defense. With a back throw like that, clap. A J5M also to follow up with just a J2H. Grab, super.
Yeah, it was bound to happen.
Do not get up.
All right, Dolphin staying alive. I don't even want to say anything, Ash, because I'm just sitting here watching.
Oh, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. It's a level 3 though. Off
I
Explode.
didn't want to say anything.
So for that, Sneeze Lord losing just a little bit of health off a robot, trying to set up the minefields. Beam, or I should say car, and a push block coming in from Dolphin, so the defense is upkept, at least for the moment.
Nice punish. Oh, you can watch.
Fascinating.
The rocket barrage at least incoming, and Dolphin taking the opportunity to just get the full run up across up J2H. Sneeze Lord, of course, we're not letting that one go. Get the immediate assist breaker and just sit there menacingly as the assist pops through. But Explode still falling victim off a Conquest level 1.
Incoming. Do not get up.
Car.
Thank you.
This is crazy. Dolphin is down to 2 characters with less than 50% health on both of them, and Sneeze Lord is running from them.
Oh my goodness. Playing it to keep our game though, not for long. Another foot dive headed your way.
Stop this.
And Sneeze Lord. Hit by the beam. Chip damage. Beam for car. You know what? Beam for beam.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, we are serious. We are very serious about what we do here.
This is insane.
I mean, I'm the one that called it, and I'm still in shock at how well Dolphin is doing in these situations. Like, oh, yeah, it was bound to happen.
Yep, Conquest level 1. Wait, Rexplode's still alive for the moment, but off the dash back down to the ground though. 2H. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You better. Dolphin is coming with it right now. Oh. You have to burn the bar. No super for Sneeze Lord.
And Sneeze Lord, now is not the time to play the patient game, but with 2 characters that excel at zoning like this, Robot is almost certainly the first one to go down here. Sneeze Lord playing past it. So Robot gone. We still have Rexplode to deal with, and DolphinX is most certainly not the type to let this go lightly.
2, 1. Oh. All right, we have a game.
It was
We are
last second. 1-1.
Game apiece. Ash, I don't know how much more I can take of this. Like, this
No, I
is insane. This is
I got you.
like
Ooh.
we were talking about how Cause versus Pilgrimm might be match tonight. I don't know. This match is kind of doing it right now.
Oh, this match is getting up there. It's crazy and as insane as one could really expect it to be. I'm not gonna lie, lack of Alan the Alien and more so a presence focused on Rexplode and Robot, which is crazy to think about. Rex gone, so I might have misspoke too soon. And Sneeze Lord, 1 down. But now just off a lariat though, a little unfortunate on the timing.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing all this time with Dolphin making these crazy comebacks with the Robot and the Rex. Now we're gonna actually see them with the Owlin this time.
Okay, Uras Shaker, snap into the stage break. See how this one goes though. I mean, our meter is looking nice and shiny there. Even then, Sneeze Lord there to put you down. Omni-Man, J5M again, trying to put the headbutt. But nah, we drop it, couldn't exactly find a boost cancel or really just anything to reset your meter. Instead, we now have to contend with dash cancel Uras Shaker.
Fear is a strange feeling.
Oh, we're dead. Good lord. I fear there are things about Alan the Alien that I have yet to discover, but Uras Shaker is looking good on paper, at least so far. Tried the air grab, but the robot assist just right from behind. Just enough to give Sneeze Lord a chance. Take by them off your Conquest. DP, get the boosted. And the level 3.
Alright. Tactical nuke incoming. Almost dead.
Barely. Heroic strike just off the foot dive. Robot, there to meet you right in neutral game. From range 0, you are absolutely getting blasted off these missiles alone. Beam! In the corner also. And now just having to play the assist game. Sneeze Lord just kept in the corner.
Stay calm. My plan was not
Nice assist. No, it wasn't enough on the height. That's so unfortunate. Sneeze Lord is going to go ahead and take that opportunity. But again, this is what I'm saying. Dolphin is for no lack of effort. They just don't get it sometimes. Things just happen.
Unfortunate. I mean, hey, it does happen, but with the wake up and the armor to follow through. Okay. Car for car. Sneeze Lord, the one to win that one out. Dolphin just down to Alan the Alien. But we already just started up with the immediate beam. Sneeze Lord off the step back though and tried to find him with Uras Shaker, but the foot dive. Sneeze just waited it out, baited it, punish off a car, the active tag, but the counter. And we're really just trying it off at level 1 super. Not going to be the best option. And now Sneeze Lord sitting at 2-1 here in Grand Finals.
All right, there you have it, folks. Sneeze Lord is currently up 2-1, needing one more to take the tournament. Dolphin looking to dig deep here. I mean, they are absolutely performing extremely well. It's just coming down to just a couple choice moments that are just not working out in their favor.
It is a little rough to see, and I'm not gonna lie, this was expected to be an uphill battle for Dolphin. Understandably so. Even then, never say never. Off of Allen, though, watch out. DP punishes met immediately off your lariat. J2H, but the assist breaker from Sneeze Lord to stop it before it can start.
Please move.
All right, Dolphin making some adjustments here. Is going to go ahead and get a nice early start. 2 bars of boost, so it's not enough to kill, but it's definitely going to do a nice amount of chunk of damage.
Okay. Consider it though, he has one to follow up with, but doesn't exactly have the armor to spare. Still getting canceled out immediately off your robot assist. And Sneeze Lord, I'm going to keep up. That's another level 1 headed your way, but again off the cancel out and allow immediately just off a 2H. J5M back down to the ground we go. Off the bounce alone, level 1 into your counter phase.
Pay attention.
All right, here we go.
Idea how far I'm willing to go.
The dynamic duo of Rex and Robot. You've seen DolphinX pull this off before, but do they have anything left in the tank?
You are damaging my
This is getting real rough, and I'm concerned. But that's fine. Still a banger of a match, at least thus far. Farm burners love to see it. Off the tag, counter, and able to break it. Beam again. I want to follow up with it, but now the active tag. Push block away, and the DP punished. And out of Dolphin, that is the 2H. Cancel back into the ground for J2H also to follow up with it. Scale it just off your super.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a dead Conquest.
Do not get up.
Car.
I'll fucking kill you.
So
All right,
Conquest
here we
on.
go.
Up to Omni-Man.
Now. May I?
Nice. DolphinX has been an absolute sniper with the DPs.
Oh my god, barrier 2, I'm trying to, but off our minefield setup and Sneeze Lord getting caught out. It's not for the moment that assist breaker could have been at a better time, but now left without it. Solo Omni-Man might be a little questionable, but hey, that's fine. DolphinX off the Earth Break Splode. Projectile game, and now just trying to find anything off a jump and instead focused active tag. Off that boosted DP though from Omni-Man, where that beam is there to almost put you out at 1 HP.
Again, we've seen this time and time again. DolphinX, the Rex and Robot definitely can get it done. However, Sneeze Lord. Robot is nothing to sneeze at.
Oh my god. It's found the reset off of Rex Pulp 2M, 2H. Okay. I'm liking the mix-up game, and most importantly, I'm liking it. One super to follow up with it here. And Sneeze Lord just might damn near lose the robot. Off a barrier though. Can't cancel, but the foot dive. The 1 HP? No way.
But I come prepared for any contingencies.
Only a true master.
This is a hell of an uphill battle we are expected to fight, and I am deeply terrified. Next action that can happen. Foot dive. Air air super. Chip! Full dead and done. Now we are officially, if I'm not mistaken, this is 2-2 we're at between Dolphin and Sneeze Lord.
That is correct. DolphinX on reset point, Sneeze Lord on tournament point. Pretty much the best timeline you could possibly ask for, chat. If you want Sneeze Lord to take the tournament, go ahead, put the 1 up in there. If you're looking for DolphinX to reset, please put the 2 in there. Show these players your support.
Okay, this is where things tend to get crazy in these final round situations. Let's get it though. Allen just meeting the assistant. Boy, we're still able to catch 2 coming in off a lariat in K2. But not like that though. Sneeze Lord, recovery. And now just with the Rocket Barrage headed your way. Boosted DP gets punished immediately. Ooh, Wrath Shaker, Lariat, J2H, and the dash cancel in the level 2 super.
I mean, DolphinX is absolutely feeling it right now. Has a very strong lead here. Sneezelord trying to get the Conquest out of there. Again, the sole character must survive, and DolphinX knows it.
Momentary drop, but that's fine. It does happen, but narrowly able to avoid the assist. But a lot of these DPs are not going in your favor. Assist there to break it up. And can't exactly find a follow through just off a stand light. But hey, assist there to meet you again.
Yeah, and honestly, this is the wear and tear of the set right now. Sneezelord had the hit, but didn't believe in the confirm. DolphinX has been doing an amazing job just essentially staying in Sneezelord's head at this point. But Sneezelord staying in the pocket.
Okay, level 2 though, and does not connect. A little unfortunate, but hey, second time's a charm. Can only catch the assist, and Sneezelord takes the initiative. Find a punish of your own. J5M, cancel it out, and now we have the level 3 on lock.
This battle isn't yours to win.
All right, gonna go ahead and put the Allen within kill range here. Sneezelord sending up the rockets for the setup.
Not that just yet, but now that's a level 2, not going to connect. But even in the active tag, give Allen a chance at health recovery. Sneezelord going in for a snapback would be as devious as one could really imagine. But can only do so much, especially playing from range game and from cross distance like that. It's the counter feint fail.
Snap. You gotta snap Allen in. You gotta snap him in. There you go. Oh, did get the cross up. He took too long to clamp.
A little unfortunate, but now we're just trying to fish it out for damage coming into it. Oh no.
Fascinating.
Yeah, Dolphin doing a great job here of just playing the keep away game, understanding that Sneezelord is looking for an opportunity to snipe.
All you really need is really just one bad jump into the lariat. Could do it really here for Dolphin. But either that, Beam could also work. DP punish, but almost found an Alpha Urath Shaker. Still a little unfortunate. Tried off a front dive. And now, Heroic Strike. DP again. We are using some meter, and I'm not liking it.
Yeah, this is definitely anybody's game right now. Both players are feeling it. They got the throw. Got the conversion. Okay, Sneezelord. DolphinX drawing first blood. Sneezelord. What do you got in the tank?
We got an Omni-Man. We have a robot with some of the better assists in the game, but now it's just a measure. Waiting. But I don't like that. Ooh, Red Shaker. Okay, please break that. DolphinX though, leading off your assist. Robot caught out immediately. Clap. Get thunders with it. Dash cancel. And into the air like that. Get the snapback for Allen back in the range. You could tell Sneezelord is fishing to get rid of him, and I don't blame them for doing so.
Oh, didn't break the active tag, and DolphinX is running away with this with the 3 characters, less than 5 seconds.
I cannot forgive you.
Oh, we're almost certainly heading into sudden death.
I mean, to be honest,
I don't like that.
I don't know how I feel about Sneezelord snapping into Allen. I mean, at that point, Allen already had low health, so there was no need to health to steal or lock out. I would have kept the robot in there. I would have kept the robot in there because, to be honest, that's the assist that you need to get rid of. That's the one that's going to allow you to approach.
True. Robot's not dead yet. We were able to steal a little bit of life off of Allen in the first place, but you have 3 characters to tear through. This is insane. I don't know. Okay. And with Urath Shaker, that settles it. DolphinX gets the full reset, and we're going into another grand finals.
All right, there you have it, folks. DolphinX with a 3-2 victory in the first set of grand finals. Brings Sneezelord back down to their level, because at the end of the day, we all flow down here. Everybody bleeds, chat. Remember that.
Goodness gracious. So Dolphin, we figured they'd have a mountain to climb, but this is just insane. Not only are you able to take a 3-2, now you have to hit another 3. And the momentum can flip at any time. Well, let's get into it though. DolphinX versus Sneezelord.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's coming down to taking out those key characters, right? The Rex and or Robot, because, I mean, of course, the Alan is the sole character, but the real glue here are the assist value. The real glue here is the values for assists that Rex and Robot both provide. You gotta get rid of those characters first.
Really do. I think we can play this from a more tactical level, especially if you are Sneeze Lord. Hard to do that when Dolphin has you back in the corner again, fully trapped off of Uwas Shaker, and your only response is a wake-up super before finally the level 2 there to hit you. Another boosted Uwas Shaker before the command. Okay. Full grab and full dead. Lost the Conquest, and now Sneeze Lord down to 2 characters again.
Oh my gosh.
Fascinating.
Alright, got us to run up. Fireball could have worked a little bit, but maybe not like that though. That is the faint fail. And Dolphin able to pick it back up just off a calculated J2H to follow up with it. And off the ground again. Give it the minefield setup off a wake up, and Sneeze Lord has to pop counter break.
And as you said earlier, Ash, the momentum can shift at any given moment, and it is looking like that is the case for DolphinX as they are running away with it with 3 characters.
So the momentum shift is looking a little clean at the moment. Sneeze Lord's robot not looking very worse forward. That is level 1 super out of Splode, and the feint out of DolphinX. A little 27 hit piece, nothing a little too modest about it. Beam, active tag, and active gone. So Dolphin put himself up 1-0 here in Grand Final so far.
Interesting. Fascinating.
Okay, so 1 on Dolphin right now.
May I?
Now with Conquest. Backside, that's fine. Backhanded, but not the push block.
All right, here we go. DolphinX continuing the momentum. No setup, however. A little bit of a back and forth here with the robot assist, and it's gonna get caught on the back end. Sneeze Lord, what you got?
We have a level 1 to follow through with, and then the active tag. Boosted DP coming out of Omni-Man. But no, Alan's still getting caught in the crosshairs. A little unfortunate there, especially with your breaker not exactly making contact with Sneeze Lord.
All right, it's gonna be the Uraf 2-step into the level 3 here.
So not fully dead, but that is still a considerable amount of damage headed your way off the roll-up of DP, but still getting slammed off the Lariat. The fact that we're able to convert that, or I should say convert that, over to J2H is as wild as one could really ask for, but then with the run-up, Urath Shaker, dash cancel, it's a level 1 super off of Alan. Omni-Man gone again in fast fashion, off to Conquest.
Which was also kind of crazy, right? Because you saw they snuck in a little back throw reset there. So Dolphin is cooking right now.
Now we got Conquest on the board, so don't count Sneeze Lord out too soon. The DP again, boosted, and with the level 3 super, I like the concept. Most importantly, I really like this conversion. I'm trying to gauge damage-wise, should not kill.
Yeah,
Dolphin off a wake up. What's our options is the important question.
That's still so much damage, yo. That is insane.
Oh, it's one of the most damaging in the game. It's ridiculous. Even more so off a back throw. And Sneeze Lord momentarily puts a halt to the Allen menace.
All right, remember, folks, this is the first game of the Grand Finals reset. First set went down to a spectacular 3-2 finish. DolphinX, though, still has a lot of work to do. Oh, and they're getting it started.
It's almost time for 2 again to follow up with it. Your minefield setup coming in. And now we're Splode, still keeping Conquest in the corner, off your foot dive, gauge it with the push block. And this is a lot of projectile game into the active tag. Barrier. Maybe anticipating Sneeze Lord would pop back in the corner, at least for the dive. Off a super though, and enough of the armor. So you know what, get that out of here. I'm still getting my damage one way or another.
Yeah, and that's so unfortunate, right? Because they thought they had an opportunity to get past the armor.
Interesting.
Oh. Oof.
Full power. Incoming.
My God. Full reload. Back-to-back barriers.
I cannot forget
Conquest is
your
gone.
actions.
We're down to a solo robot yet again. I don't think Dolphin cares. This is just a full thrash.
Oh, wait a minute.
Incoming. Do not get up.
Car.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, we're just trading back and forth.
Incoming.
We are
Good dive.
swagging.
Not get up.
Car. At the tag, and the fade failed. Dolphin, just a full read ahead. I try to pick it back up to 2M, but no. It's a jump over the complete super.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're on that type of time today.
Dolphin's in the Matrix. Nah, Dolphin's definitely in the Matrix.
Incoming.
My God, wait a minute, missed off the car. That's a little unfortunate, but try to pick it back up. I mean, Explode is there. All it takes is just one little bit of chip. Even with barrier, I'm not certain that pops through. Your super's denied, and Dolphin just sent it straight with an overkill super. Dolphin now sits 2-0 against Sneeze Lord.
That is, yo, I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all.
Please move.
Dolphin. I'm telling y'all, Dolphin is the truth. And we're seeing it right here in front of our very eyes in 4K tonight at Paragon, folks. I mean, I don't know how you're not entertained at this point. Y'all better be hitting that Matcherino up.
I was about to say, if you're not in the Matcherino, you will be personally seeing me at your front door at 12 a.m. tonight. Don't ask how I got there. I'll just be there in person.
Listen,
Alan,
and I'll
though.
be right there with a bunch of magazines in my hand asking if you've heard about Lord and Savior DolphinX.
Hey, that's true though. I mean, Dolphin really trying to scramble back right now, but Sneeze Lord, most importantly, wants to equalize. Understandably so. Try to wake it up with a lariat, but that's not exactly enough armor to save you from death.
My multitasking abilities should make this easy. This will hurt.
Hold on. Sneeze Lord. Not going down easy.
Okay. Projectiles though, now with the push block. Dolphin. Trying to find a sneak in, but nah, Sneeze Lord. That is a foot dive. Car, the tag, and the fake fail.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of him. You have to.
Okay, that's fine. Tag back out. Save your Rex some time and trouble, but health-wise, Robot might be up next in the chopping block. That is an Omni-Man J2H with your boosted DP to follow him up with the headbutt and the grab off your level 1. It's guaranteed. Wait! Okay.
You know, you're kind of a fucked up guy.
You just now realizing that? It took, you know, like 8 comebacks tonight just to realize that?
Good lord. Wait a minute. Popping up the Solar Explode though. And even then, that is a level 3 significant use of meter. But to be fair, I don't think Dolphin had a choice but to use it. At least get rid of a good chunk of Sneeze Lord's health off your robot.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Stop this.
Good blocks. No punish.
But now we have projectiles. Foot dive. Tried it. Off of 5L coming in from Sneeze Lord, but the Conquest, give him an inch, we will take a full mile. And I'm not gonna lie, as wild as that got Sneeze Lord, it's up against Dolphin. We're not there just yet, of course. Still 2-1 here.
I've got probably a metal hand. We should be friends.
All right, here we go. Sneeze Lord up 2 games to, Sneeze Lord up 2 games to 1 in the grand finals reset.
Full power. I got it.
So Sneeze Lord still clawing their way back. Understandably so. Do not let that slip out of your grasp that easy. For one though, on a Conquest. Let that counter attack nice. Let's see it, especially with the Rocket Barrage immediately. But Allen back assist, maybe not the move here.
Do not get up. Let me do this.
No, I think it might be 1-1. Because Dolphin won the first game of the reset. And then Sneasler just won that one, right? So would it be 1-1?
No, wait a minute. I thought it was 2-1. Am I tweaking?
I don't know. I know the score said 2-1, but I'm not sure. This is many games. Oh, sorry, chat. It's late.
No. It's Dolphin should be up 2-1. I know I'm not tweaking.
Okay, Dolphins up 2-1. That's what it was. Okay, got it.
Right, roll. It's late. We're all a little confused. Yeah, me too. I got school at 9 in the morning tomorrow. How do you think I feel?
Yeah.
I'm being lied to? I'm not lying!
Listen.
She'll whoop you.
We have been having our serotonin and dopamine levels spent to the max tonight with these sets, okay? I don't know how much adrenaline I got left.
You know what? That's fine. Get into it though. Now, foot dive, barrier. Meet me in the middle. Now, but Dolphin, that's gonna be one car headed your way. Conquest gone. And I'm not gonna lie, Sneeze Lord was giving all three a bit of a thrashing not too long ago. Let's see if we can keep that up. Splode is coming in off your projectile. Same can't be said. And active immediately off your beam before Sneeze Lord's there to break it.
Please move.
All right, here we go.
Okay, Allen off the push block. Like I see Rocket Barrage immediately. They'll say, you know what? Urath Shaker is cute. I got something better for you. That's my dash cancel. Well, 5 immediately and into the level 1. Measure it out. Get it with the active tag. We're on that timing apparently with an instant level 3. Doesn't even need the combo. Just, I want my full damage now.
Yeah, and honestly, that is definitely a character that you want to get rid of for sure. However, Sneeze Lord, again, being asked to make the impossible happen. Oh, and here we go. This is how it starts. Doesn't bite on the counter.
That is a card, though, and into the tag, but still able to break it, so no fate on that side. Beam. Now watch out for it. I mean, this is a lot of projectile game that Sneeze Lord is really going to have to find the opportunity to jump in against, which can't be easy, but maybe for Omni-Man, it might actually be easier said. The push block, car, active tag, and still just off a J2 waits to cross up from Dolphin.
Oh, gets the opening, and that could be a dead Rex here. Yes, it is.
You don't seem to understand.
So Rex dead. I'm trying to think. Robot would most certainly be available still. And against Omni-Man, that is a very tall order. Sneeze Lord really fishing out for momentum and try and take a 2-2.
I am angrier than I thought possible.
Oh, misses the DP, and they're gonna pay for that. Only one bar though. They would have to act the tag in order to kill, and Dolphin knows it.
Okay. Okay, what the hell kind of prediction did you put out there, Jackal?
Do not get up.
I didn't say they were gonna counter it.
That still is crazy, because he's saying, you know what, Dolphin might know. Dolphin knew, called it out immediately, and now we have the Rocket Barrage. At this point, we're just playing out the waiting game, because one bad foot diver, one bad touch, even Beam, almost certainly, no, knockdown, 2 seconds left on that timer, and we're almost certainly just going to sudden death based off of that.
All right. Dolphin is definitely excellent at converting off of those straight hits. However, Sneeze Lord, understanding just how dangerous this individual is trying their best to stay away.
Still double beam. We got the repulsors on the lock, but with the barrier. Wait, we're not dead just yet. 1 HP, and we're able to convert it off a super. But you see how much life that Sneeze Lord has left on Omni-Man. Dolphin's gonna have to gauge it off a crouch hit.
That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. I absolutely understand 1000% Not even mad at that, because you had to hit them, and you knew that they were going to be desperate. But how desperate is the real question. Folks, we have 2 back-to-back Game 5 sets in fucking Grand Finals. Are you kidding me?
It's as ridiculous as one could ask for. But now, 2-2 Grand Finals reset. DolphinX versus Sneeze Lord. Jackal, this is about to be a long one.
Listen, again, this is the best timeline. I mean, final game, final round. I mean, we're getting it going. We've had comebacks, we've had touch of deaths, we've had memes, we've had everything from laughs to tears.
My God. Okay, let's get into it though. We were able to push block on Urath Shaker, and now to be considerable about where some of this damage is coming from again. Air-to-air grab, back down to the ground we go. 2 ways, just out the pop conversion also. And now just for a boosted Urath Shaker in the level 2, that is a nice little ting here.
Full power. Incoming. Do not get up.
All right, here we go. First character down. DolphinX draws first blood. Anybody's game.
Stop this.
All right, let's get it. Jump over the beam though, not able to block it. Leads into active tag and Dolphin. Woo! Really able to gauge the counter feint also in the level 1. But now just off in the corner, wait it out, and try to get the assist coming in off of Splode, but getting caught momentarily with your damage.
You know, that was actually very ballsy there from Dolphin there to intentionally take the hit, knowing that Sneaselord was going to react to that and just force him to get hit by the rockets. And DolphinX is sensing blood in the water. They are just knocking on the door.
Interesting. Full power.
Considerably so. You are down to 1 character here, and Robot is going to be a tall order to try and fix through. Off of Splode though, 1, and the foot dive just gets caught out. Calculated off your Allen also. Boosted Lariat, and then back down on the ground. Dash cancel it into another level 2 super. And almost with that much amount of damage, be careful about where it's coming from. It's a level 3 to hit.
Unprepared for any contingencies.
All right, you're going to have to make this work. Now, if you can get a kill, you could have got your health back, but never mind.